Hello, everybody. Welcome back to. Oh, I forgot to change the title of the stream.
You didn't
It is episode
checklist.
I did. I forgot to do the checklist. Anyway, what was the name of the episode? Among the Snow. Cool. Among It.
I swear to
It took us 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Not even.
Alright, anyway, let me try that again. Welcome back to episode 8 of Roll for Performance. Yeah, we are at our new streaming time, so this is probably going to be our time from now on, so just a little bit earlier, by 2 hours I think it is, yeah?
Good.
So, yeah, I mean, there's not really much else to say. If you remember last time, our gang here made it to Ice Tusk in their carriage with Kel and Henry Larson. Setting up for the night, they were convinced by Kel that Kel would keep watch, and in true Kruber Dynasty fashion, he stabbed them in the back as he left, and I think it was a total of 8 assassins. 2 came down, but there were 3 more on each hill.
Yeah.
Attacked them in the night, killing Henry Larson before anyone could wake up, and then attempting and almost succeeding on doing the same to Grum. Luckily, I think Grum woke up
with 1 HP.
with 1 HP, yeah.
You're forgetting someone.
Oh, yeah, Bradley, I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
Bradley got shot.
Oh, darn.
Bradley is died.
Really?
He's died.
Bradley is died. But yeah, they pretty much fought for their lives in an uphill battle. Grum somehow managed to survive long enough to activate his mark of what was it?
Mark of the Orc Fury.
Yeah, which he went to a rage because he's a barbarian.
Maybe multi-class into Paladin.
Yeah, that'd be funny. He went crazy, went stupid, and scared the 2 assassins, and as you guys killed, I think he literally ripped one in half.
He did.
Right? He grabbed one and tore them in half.
Straight up cleaved them.
Yeah, cleaved them in half. And the other guy, in his dying breath, pulled out a flare, shot it up to light up the surrounding area as it illuminated a bunch more assassins on the hillsides. Not sure what to do. Tally made the executive decision to get the hell out of there, and you all made a run for it.
Woo.
And I think that is where we left off. Oh, you all also, they all leveled up from that encounter. I think our...
Yeah, it says.
Everything is updated now properly, so you can see...
Got new scores and
which
jump.
changes. Yeah. I think everyone just took an extra level except for Prodigy.
I guess the AC is inaccurate because everyone lost their armor.
Yeah. None of us
Wrong.
have anything.
Technically it's wrong, but you're gonna
Mine
get your
hasn't
armor
changed.
back.
Drums is wrong.
Drums is wrong?
Yes, because he's not wearing armor right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
technically...
No one else is wrong.
I'm bare
Someone
ass.
else specifically said they were taking it.
I'm not bare ass. I actually have my winter stuff on. I just don't have my armor.
Yeah. What?
Nice.
Anyway. So, I guess with that, anyone else have anything else that we're forgetting to say? I think that's it.
I mean, I took advantage of the opportunity and I took the first magic item, which is a stolen bag of holding.
Yeah, stolen bag of holding.
Yeah. So this is a net profit for me.
Cool. Alright, without further ado, you guys are currently running through the pitch black, snowy darkness. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
It's about like 1 a.m. right now, if I had to say.
Okay. I guess I'll start. Is there any sense of direction we're getting, or like, is it just like
Yes.
trees? Is it?
I have the direction we came from. I remember that. I made a check earlier to know the right direction to run in.
We
So,
did do that.
as long as we're following me, we should get in the right direction.
All right. Well, in that case, yeah, I guess I'll follow Tally.
I think we're probably
Yeah.
just all following Tally.
Yeah, I mean, the snow is pretty deep, so you're not going to be looking at too far on foot right now, just so you know. Tally, if you're leading, I'm going to need you to make a survival check. As, Grum, you would know this, but this is, like, while it's pretty much always snowing in Ice Tusk, tonight is a, like, particularly bad blizzard. Like, it doesn't, the weather here, like, is cursed to always be pretty much snowing and always cold, but it is a particularly bad storm tonight.
Guys, we gotta find somewhere to bunker down. It's not gonna look good. This snow is just gonna pile on, and we're gonna die out here. Oh jeez. And I'm like dragging my axe behind me as best I can.
We got beat up pretty bad.
I completely agree with what you're saying. We should absolutely do that. I feel very out of my depth, and I rolled a 1. Ron is entirely
you roll a 1.
correct.
You're like it's been about an hour now. You're walking around like first strike. You know when you're doing something, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, have I been doing this wrong the whole time? You get that like gut feeling. Like you just stop, you stare into the blink.
I'm
darkness.
smart enough to know when I'm out of my depth.
Yeah.
So, Grum, that sounds like a wonderful idea.
Alright, can I try rolling a survival check to see if I
Yeah,
can figure
with
it out?
advantage because you're from here.
Cool, that cancels out with my exhaustion. That's a miss. That's a I think
Miss.
7.
You could roll.
I'm
No.
trying to hunker down now.
Helicopter.
Is that? Oh, it is.
It's helicopter. Anyway, what'd you get?
That was a 7.
That was a 7. While you are from Ice Tusk, this storm is so bad that you could maybe find a cave if you're lucky.
I'd say also my brain is pulsing right now. And
Yeah,
like,
you
it's still
are.
bloodshot.
You do have a level of exhaustion right now, so you are a little out of it. But you do know that Ice Tusk does have some ice caves that can be like found. So I think you think your best bet as like this storm, the like blistering cold begins to pick up and the winds start like whipping at you guys more. It is your best bet is probably to try and find a cave.
Yeah, so I guess, yeah, I would be like, look around, there may be a cave around we could just bunker down in for a night.
Who here has dark vision? So you two?
Yeah, we got
Left
the
side
dark
of the
vision.
table.
We got the dark vision half.
Yeah, the dark vision half
That
of
was
the
the
table.
plan the entire time.
And the non-dark vision half side of the table.
I'm
Cool.
pretty sure, at least. It might be in here somewhere, but I don't think it matters.
No.
So for you two, it is very difficult to see right now.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Like
How long have we been walking?
you have been about an hour. The shots, like when you were first running away, there were the shots from the crossbows, but they seem to have faded. So they either lost you or your mind can only wonder.
The wind just kind of picks them up and then just throws them right back.
Do you guys think they're far enough behind us?
I personally think we don't have a choice on what to do right now. Grum, you should help me look around though, because you don't look too great.
Regardless, we need to find somewhere. If they are still following us, I'd rather fight them in a cave than out in the open. Oh jeez.
It has been an hour. Is there, so we got beat up from that last combat. Are any of us making a trail of blood? I want to just like explicitly check for that to make sure we can't be tracked.
Probably, but like if you look behind, it is visible for about a few seconds before the snow like blows over it.
Same with footprints, I assume?
Yes.
Okay.
It is, like this is a pretty bad storm. It's only getting worse by the hour.
There's probably gonna be another like 2 or 3 feet of snow by the morning, so we'll probably be fine.
Richard, can I make a cave-looking check?
Cave.
Yes.
Yeah.
The help action from Grum.
Sure.
I don't know if
It would be another survival check.
Okay.
Oh no, cave looking's its own little thing in here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Roll
it's
for cave.
It's
looking.
actually con-based. It's weird.
Oh, that's so weird.
20.
Hey.
Natural.
Natural 20, so
Yes.
plus what?
Plus 0.
Oh, plus 0. Okay.
Survival wisdoms.
Let's see.
Oh, would you look at that?
Because Rangers have 5 wisdom.
Yes.
Sure.
I feel like
Looking around, you are basically holding out for a miracle at this point because the chances of you having like just finding a cave entrance in the middle of what is essentially a freak blizzard is pretty low. But as you're kind of sweeping, your very limited like cone of vision, you do see a part of snow which seems to be a little bit icier than the rest.
I still think we should make an igloo.
What's time for an igloo has passed us, Brayoft. it's time to find a cave. And
I do believe I found something, and I do scamper over there like a little goblin.
I drag my half corpse to alongside Tally.
You two just hold hands with like Grum or something, battle buddies, you know, because you can't see. Can you see?
No, not really.
Yeah.
I could make light if we need it.
Best that we don't.
Well, that's why I haven't so far.
Good. We'll keep haven'ting that. Keep not doing that.
As you get closer, you actually you notice like snow white rabbits just happen to be around the entrance, and as you approach, they kind of like hop away.
I'm just gonna tell you, in caves in the Ice Tusk, there's guaranteed to be something in there. But I don't know what it is. It could be a bear, it could be a mammoth, it could be anything. So just be prepared for any fight up ahead. But it's our only chance right now.
I like your words of affirmation. I'm glad you're encouraging yourself to be prepared for a fight. You need it. We need to get into this cave. I'm assuming the icy part we can just like break through.
Can you make an investigation check? You're all. Anyone else wants to, since
yes,
you're all kind
I
of
can.
You're all around this like. It's like a half circle sphere kind of entrance covered by ice.
Did I see the rabbits?
Yeah.
Pretty good, actually.
Do the rabbits remind me of anything, or can I roll history to see if the rabbits mean anything to me?
They wouldn't be anything out of usual.
They're a symbol of rabbits. I'd like to specifically look as to where the rabbits are like burrowing. That might be softer snow there.
Sure.
What am I rolling for again?
Investigation.
It's an 8 plus 0, so.
I got a.
I lose track of where like the
5.
rabbits are.
5.
I got a 19.
You got 19. You're basically just looking at this, what seems to be just a circle of ice. It might be a cave if you break below it, but it also might just be a sphere of ice. You, however, you kind of like, you recognize that the underneath this sheet of ice, it's darker, and it seems to be like a cave that goes downwards.
Well, I think it's definitely a cave. But it seems to be straight down.
It's more like a chute.
It's like a chute.
I was going to break it anyway, but I like that.
So maybe just don't stand on it when
Sounds like a fun slide, though. Ooh.
to a cave.
We have to go to a cave anyway.
Well,
I step off.
Maybe slowly.
I was already on the ice. I'm like looking straight down.
Yeah,
I will,
it's like the edge of where like the darkness begins.
My bones will kind of shift, and my fangs will grow more pronounced. My ears will grow perkier, and I will grow claws more. You can kind of see some spikies on me, and I will mutate into my strength form, which gives me a natural weapon, and I will begin clawing at the ice.
Cool. Make an attack roll.
I guess I'll like take the butt of my battle axe and just kind of like push at the ice and try and jam through if I can.
I have hands.
Punch the ice.
I start like sort of kicking the ice.
Okay, everyone make an attack roll, I guess.
Oh.
Collective attack roll.
I'm not doing it.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Crit the ice.
Perfect.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh, that's another 8.
Cool. So wait, hang on. Shit, I have to learn that, or I have to remember how we do nat 20s.
It is.
Max the damage and roll the attack.
Yeah, so that's 13 plus another 9 plus 3. That's 12. So 13 plus 12. That's 24 damage. Or 23.
25.
Sorry,
25.
25.
Right.
Sorry,
What'd you get?
Bad at math.
I got a 10 to hit.
I did too. It's
Ice.
it's non-moving ice.
Actually,
Oh, I got a-
attack it?
I got a 14 to kick the ice.
Okay, go ahead.
Grum was
Or-
the champion icebreaker back in his village.
You
or
guys
back in his
stomp the
tribe.
ice?
Yeah, the ice blocks hated him.
I'm like doing the thing kids do
Natural enemy of
outside.
the bloodskins.
Exactly.
I wasn't totally expecting that to work, and I don't think I've actually hit anything with my natural weapon, so I need to pull that out.
7 damage to the ice. Do I make like a crack?
Yeah, you can get a little crack.
I'm gonna step back and off the ice again because there's like a big hole that I'm gonna fall into.
1 plus. I do 1, 2, 1 damage.
Okay. Yeah. They all do it, and then all of a sudden, Grum, you just basically you like strike it, and all their small cracks kind of like as the entire thing, all the ice breaks down and kind of rolls down the chute.
Come on, let's go. And I just kind of like hop in and just start sliding.
Where's it?
We have no choice, damn it! Either die in the winter or fucking come down here.
You could
I know,
have
it's like-
gone down slower. I guess.
I'm on board with that.
We could also just stay at the mouth of the cave.
It's
Instead of
cold.
sliding down.
It's like a chute.
Yeah,
I said that.
Too late, I'm already sliding
Hold
down.
on.
Yeah. By the time you say that,
Oh
Grum
no,
is
yeah,
already...
I don't care
I-
about Grum.
I think Grum will die if we don't help him. So
He's from here.
I'm going to follow him.
I'm following, but I'm
Yeah,
also going down as slow as possible.
Same
Okay.
kind of.
I like to use my axe to like kind of like give me like a slide.
Yeah.
Like a little
Yeah,
jerry
so
rig
you're
to
sliding
slide
down, and you
slow.
like kind of like hook your
Mhm.
axe into the like to tear up the earth and slow yourself down, kind of.
Yeah, like
Cool. Yeah.
just like
Yeah, that works. You guys hear like as you're like going down. You guys see like the axe cut through like all the way down as you're going down.
it's like snow.
You two
dirt.
cannot see, right?
Can I see? Do I know that it's a? I know it's a chute.
Yeah, but you don't know how long, so you're pretty much blind.
Well, okay. I'm going to take out the grappling hook, which I bought a while ago, and then I
You did.
kept on my person because I knew something like this was going to happen. And I'm going to do a similar thing where I try to have it sort of like scrape into the ice and slow my descent.
Cool. Yeah, you just take the hook part and kind of like grapple it as you kind of like go down.
Yes.
Are you trying to slide down, or are you trying to like then go?
I'm
keep walking down?
I'm sliding down, but I'm like using the equivalent of like a ski pole to slow myself.
Yep.
So I'm not at like terminal velocity going
Yeah, that
down
works.
this. Very similar to that scene in Ice Age.
All right. Project.
As I sort of go down, I'm going to keep a hand on the ice, and I'm going to. You can determine whether or not this would work, but I'm going to cast Mold Earth.
What is it? The rec? Was it specifically say for mold earth?
So it's a few things. One of them though is if the dirt or stone you target is on the ground, you can cause it to become difficult terrain.
It wouldn't work on ice because that would be shaped water. It would.
Is it
Shape water
solid
wasn't-
ice?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm
But
just
like
sliding
the mouth of the cave, that is not ice. That's like ice, and then beneath it is like this like dark black stone,
down. I don't think I
Just
can
the
do anything
mouth
with
of
that.
the cave?
all the way down. But like the mouth of the cave has more ice.
That's what he's doing.
Oh, I thought you said you were doing it on the ice.
Yeah, I was doing it like as I descend.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Sorry, I
Oh.
misunderstood.
Yeah.
So what are you trying to do?
Just making it like sort of have more handholds and then just
Cool. Yeah, that
slowly
works.
going down.
Mold the earth into a hardcore stat.
I feel like a rock wall.
Make a rock, like make steps.
Oh my god, we're making steps so we can escape.
Little difficulty ladders
Yeah,
and everything.
sure, that's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a pretty deep cave. As you're kind of going down, it does get pitch black for you too. So
Mhm.
you kind of have trouble tripping. You went down first.
Yeah.
Like there are a few times where you look for a foothold and you don't find one and you like slip, but luckily the hook is in the
Mhm.
earth and you may hang for a second before you grab yourself in a foothold. You thinking of doing something?
Yeah. Once we are deep enough
Deep enough?
in,
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast light on myself.
I'll get back to you on that.
Fuck.
You who went down first,
Yeah.
it's like a 10-minute descent until you.
Is it like
yeah.
just slowly like?
It
same-
slowly like smooths out to it's less of a like a.
I was gonna say, is it like the same slope or?
Yeah, it eventually wait like it's.
Yeah.
you eventually reach the bottom. You looking around, the inside of the cave isn't ice. At first, you think it's ice, but it seems to be kind of like growing out of the wall and the ceilings are these like white crystals.
I ready my axe just in case, and I like just kind of stand at the bottom, waiting for everyone else to like join me.
Cool. Yeah, as you kind of descend, it goes from the crazy whipping winds of the storm outside and like just constantly blowing at you to like a pure silence. And as you get close to the bottom, it's just like the twinkling of these crystals, pretty much. Yeah, as you like cast light, it starts like reflecting off of all these. I think they are. They're like quartz crystals.
Oh.
And they.
Oh.
Why?
I thought they were teeth.
Yeah, I thought we were going
You're
right
going-
into a
you're
worm.
the teeth? No, it's like the SpongeBob episode.
That's
Yeah,
where my mind was
yeah.
going to. I thought it was an Alaskan
The
bullworm.
Alaskan bullworm.
No, it is. They're not teeth. They are quartz crystals.
I would not put it.
That seem to like as you kind of all regroup. You guys see the bright light of not bright, but the light of Prodigy as he comes down, and it like reflects off of all these crystals.
I would like to specifically check the crystals to make sure they're not teeth. Because I don't know. They could be very shiny teeth.
They're definitely crystals.
I'm not even rolling for that. Okay.
They are in no like.
I'm
this is a
still
cave.
like squatting
You
down.
casted mold earth on the way down. It's not a mouth.
The mouth is made of earth.
I'm a little awestruck with the quartz and everything.
it is unusual.
I do not see this usually in Ice Tusk, so this is a new experience for me, I would say. And I just kind of like am in awe, just like, oh, wow, there's a lot of crystals up there. Well, I've never seen this before.
Also, I should just describe it a little bit. When I cast light on myself, it's almost like a bioluminescence.
Mhm.
So it's like the like kind of the veins in his skin are physically glowing,
Gross.
very bright.
I was just thinking like at the end of your tip of your baton.
I'm gonna look back up the mouth of the cave. Mouth metaphorically. Of the cave that we're in. They're like, Tally, you coming?
I went down with all of you.
Yeah, but you went last.
Third, yeah. You went last.
So like, okay, with what is it? Prodigy using mold earth. So are there like little footholds if we need to get out?
Not like up the whole way. It's only like a 5-foot thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, so as I
The
was casting
steepest
it.
part probably at the beginning.
Hmm?
Did you do it like the steepest part at like the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
But
so
I can
just like
I can do it again.
as he's going down, like just kind of molded
Yeah.
earth down to like 1, 2, 1,
Yeah.
2, 1, 2. Anyway, yeah.
How warm is it where we are? Is it like...
It's not particularly warm. I'd say it's around like 30 degrees in here.
Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit.
Okay.
We live in America, unfortunately.
Ugh, ew, I use Celsius.
If it was 30 degrees Celsius, we'd be on fire.
I'd like to rifle through our dear friend's bag to see if there's anything that can help us. Here I feel much more comfortable emptying it out. Not like
Are you like?
full invert, but I'm gonna like take things out one at a time.
Okay, give me a second. To pull this
Yeah, I guess as he just does that, I'll like just get to like the side of the cave and just kind of like sit down for a second, finally getting a time to reprieve a little bit and just kind of give like a general observation of the cave, see if there's anything in the cave that maybe could be of use to us. Flint or something, maybe we can like light a little fire. I don't know if there is anything that's flammable here.
Can you make a fire with magic hands?
Yeah.
Call them magic hands.
Magic hands.
Yes. Yes.
It's cold.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Cool.
I'll cast create bonfire.
Okay.
And how long does that last?
Not long ago, like cast again. It's cantrip.
Cantrip, yeah. So going through Larson's bag in order.
Oh my god, we can burn the instruments.
I'd also like to get around this bonfire.
Yeah,
I was specifically looking for an instrument to burn, but if I'm getting the full contents, I should probably know.
Yeah, while we were looking for that, part of you just sort of in casting the spell, sort of places his hand on the ground and raises it up, and there's a little fire underneath.
Like, just give like a little sigh of relief.
Conjure.
Like,
Thank you.
Thank
Do
you.
the rest for that soon.
Thank you, property. I really need this. And then just like
Do
rip
you
my.
do you need like help? Too? Or, like, are you?
Someone should probably give him medical attention.
No, it's just after. I'll explain in a second. I just need a moment to reprieve.
Cool. Going through Larson's bag, there's a total of 91 silver just like loose about in there.
Half my bar tab.
There is like this small black bead. You're not sure what it is, but you find 2 of those. And there are 3 potions of healing. And then there is the equivalent of 1 full explorer's pack in there, and there is a lute, there is a guitar, and then there is a flute. All like wooden, and they've got his name written on the back.
Burn the loot.
A loot, flute, and what?
Why would we burn the?
Guitar.
Guitar.
Burn the guitar.
And
Oh, we want all.
there was the glowing yellow orangey crystal, right?
From
From
oh yeah,
Larson's bag.
yeah. That's the other thing that you grabbed. I thought you took that out already. Did you not?
I put it back.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just making sure I have all my bases covered. There. Let us the fire.
And what were you doing in this cave while you guys? Did you say you were looking for something?
I was just like giving like a general observation of the cave to see if
Cool.
there's
Make
like.
an investigation check for me. Make a actually just a general perception check.
Cool. My passive perception is 14. If that makes a difference. That is great. Cool. I'm really out of it. That was a 6.
Cool. There's not a lot to be seen. There's like 3 pathways that go even deeper into the cave out of this main room, and they seem to also have like crystal quartz protrusions on them, but nothing crazy.
Fine.
I'm gonna stand up and hey, I got these 3 potions. I think they're labeled.
Yes. Okay.
And you're actively bleeding.
Am I? Oh jeez, I am. Yeah, that's a problem. Ugh. And I just like lean back against the wall.
Die.
Cries and dies.
These are all healing potions.
Do you want one?
Oh,
You should probably take one.
That's probably a good idea. Did we get healed after the battle or no?
No, you booked it.
Healed technically, but that's only because our max increased.
So yeah, I guess I'll drink down one of those healing potions.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus
just take a short rest.
Yeah, I really don't think the potion's a great idea. We should really just sleep that off. Mechanically speaking.
Yeah. Well, mechanically speaking, but I'm.
That's true.
Why
Well-
don't you take a little rest? You need it the most.
Yeah. Okay.
Someone who didn't get too fucked up can take a.
There's an
watch.
arrow in your back. Can I pull it? Should I pull that out?
No.
Are we gonna leave the
No,
arrow?
you're not gonna just. You don't just pull it out. That's
It's not the first time.
break it and then slide it for you. Injured yourself more.
Whatever. And I rip off a piece of my thing, and at this point, I guess you notice that, like, on Grung's arm, where he ripped off his piece of shirt, like you can see like where the glowing tattoos were, or where the glowing marks were, is like just like red like inscriptions of like orc ruins. If you notice, if you know what those are, and also just a lot of like scarring, and the skin just looks like charred and burned and lacerated. It just looks like a mess basically. And I just like tie up where the arrow is and just kind of like lean against the wall.
Yeah, why don't you take an hour tending to your wounds, and then... Did you get really hurt?
No.
Did you get really hurt?
No, I'm good.
Both of you can take watch. I need to also tend to my wounds.
We can't see. Like
You have a light.
well,
you have
not
two
not
lights.
at the cave.
They are light.
You're glowing and there's a fire.
I just mean to say that if someone were descending down the cave, we wouldn't be able to see. Oh, just go rest down.
I have an idea. I'm gonna hand you my grapple hook. Like, can you make this glow?
Yes, I
Okay.
think. Cast light on that instead.
Cool. And I'm going to throw it up
What do you do?
to try to catch this now light source higher up in the cave.
So you're throwing it straight up?
Well, not straight up, but like straight up in this cave to try to get light at a higher point.
Like you're trying to like have it land on a crystal or something?
Yeah, sure. It's a grappling hook.
So like,
I'm guessing
throw
you're
it
like
up
getting
and,
it hooked into something.
Yeah.
Nice.
I actually think there is a
I
specific...
think there is a specific rule,
Yeah, no
especially
one ever
with
uses-
grappling hooks.
None of you ever use adventuring items.
I'm doing that right now, and in a creative way.
I know, it's crazy. There isn't a check for it, but I guess just make a
thrown attack. And
yeah,
see
make
if
a
you're not
thrown
proficient
attack
in it.
and see if it hooks in.
Something I'm not proficient
Yeah,
in?
you're not proficient in grappling hooks, are you?
Oh wait, it's a DC 10 plus 2 for every 10 feet of distance the grappling hook is thrown to a maximum of 20. So it's like a 50 foot. Actually, 50 is a lot. It's like a 30
it a
foot,
max-
30 foot
maximum?
height.
Did you say a maximum of 20?
Maximum of 20. So it's 10 plus 2 for every 10 feet. So it'd be
Oh.
10 plus 2 times 3. So 16.
Okay.
It's a 16.
And what, I'm just rolling like strength on
It
that?
is. Yeah, I'll have you just.
Better with dex, but...
I guess it would be Dex, yeah. Let's make a Dex.
It's throwing objects. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always
that is
throw
a
it
9,
in.
but because I've gotten 3 things less than 10 in a row, that is a 20.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you're able to.
See?
Wait. So you're throwing it like? Are you throwing it straight up?
He said no to that already.
What?
He's throwing it to hook into the side.
Well, to hook onto something, not like straight up, as in like it would
Like-
go up and then back down.
Well, no. If you're throwing it straight up, it could hook into the ceiling. Is what I'm asking.
He's
I'm not
throwing
sure.
it out of the mouth of the cave.
Oh,
Yeah.
out of the mouth of the cave. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's easy. You're able to throw it up the thing a bit, and it
Okay.
kind of like shines down.
That way we have a little bit of foresight. And the bonfire's reflecting the rest of the light,
Mhm.
so we can see like deeper into the cave decently.
Alright, well, that's happening. I guess I'll use my hit dice and see how much I get back. Hold on.
Does anything go wrong in our hour of taking our nice short rest while these two are keeping watch?
No.
Okay, so then you can use your hit dice. You always need to make sure you get the rest.
The
roll.
only thing that's odd is the like silence as they still the twinkling of like light
Your rocks don't twinkle.
off of. That's it. It's like a. It's just they make little twinkly noises, which is a little odd, but it hasn't like exploded or anything or hurt you, so you're not too worried about it.
When taking a short rest, is it your Constitution modifier base or with your proficiency?
I can find. I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's been a while since people. You can just spend hit dice, you know, short dice up to the character's maximum. Hit dice.
You guys also get an extra 1d6 because it's Song of Rest.
Yeah.
It's a part of the feature.
You just roll dice and add your Constitution modifier. That's it, just modifier.
Okay, just modifier.
Yeah.
To each die, though. It is to each die.
And you can choose to spend as many as you want, but you only regain half after the next long rest you take. Remember,
Yeah.
only up to half, I believe.
Okay, let's do one.
So if you have a maximum of 8, you would regain
Yeah.
4 every long rest.
Let's do one more.
My extra one for
So that's the 20.
Yeah.
We should probably address
I was going to, but we should let
few
them,
things.
We should let them like sleep
It's not asleep.
or rest.
Just kind of light activity can be done during a short rest, like reading or
Yeah. So
fixing your actively bleeding wounds.
yeah, after I've patchworked whatever wounds I can, kind of like, you know, tying everything up and putting pressure on things until it stops bleeding, and just hoping to God internal bleeding doesn't kill me. I like kind of like sit there and be like, well, I guess I should tell you a little bit about what happened. I figured you guys would probably want to know, and probably,
Owlbear in the room.
probably can guess a little bit about me.
Where?
You mean the mammoth in the room? It would be more fitting to the setting. I know you're working on wordplay. You're getting better.
So, surprise, surprise, on my blood skin.
So your skin's blood?
Sort of. It's a long process and a long story, but I left my clan. It just was horrible. It was nightmarish. They treated me like they just were horrible people, and I just couldn't handle it. So I left, and that's why I left Ice Tusk. I was trying to find some way to get rid of these things. You see, I've already tried myself. I like point to like the scars around my arm, and it just doesn't work. So I was hoping that somewhere out of Ice Tusk I could find someone to get them off of me. I don't want to live this life anymore, and I hate being here. I just want to get out of here as soon as possible. I need more rest, and I just kind of like sit, lean back a little bit, and I'm just flushed.
So I'm the only one here who isn't magic?
Well, tell me it's not magic.
Don't do
They
magic.
make magic.
There's a big difference.
It's not magic.
It's
It's
more
actually
of,
science.
I guess it's to say it's more god powers, the blood god we worship.
Oh?
See, you're like, oh, the bloodskins. I have this curse on me. And then you didn't preface that with, it is directly because of the blood god my tribe worships. That seems like crucial information that you left out.
Let's
Sorry,
not
I'm so
disparage
tired.
his emotional weight here.
Usually after you do the rage, if you're toned to it, you don't have any effects. But considering I haven't used it in a while, for obvious reasons, it takes a lot out of you. And it's so hard to remember things right now, and I'm not going to feel myself for a while. It's just, I just like hit scatterbrained and just want to freaking go to bed.
It's okay. You don't have to talk about it more. One more thing.
Yes.
Did it snap the band off?
Oh,
I like looked at my wrist.
People. Didn't they try to like trigger or didn't?
no. I triggered it on him and nothing happened.
Yeah.
So I triggered it on all of us.
Okay.
I mean,
No, what?
I go, Brayoft, this is going to hurt a lot. Watch out.
What? No.
Gotcha.
It fizzles for a second, like beep 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 beep, and it falls off.
Gotcha. But it's actually, they told me it would work on yours because they're scared of what you are. You're the only one. So someone's going to need to be able to heal him. We might need to use one of the potions on you. It is going to, I'm going to roll for deception on Brian.
Yeah, no, you really don't have to.
You need to.
You don't have to.
Then don't
Well,
blow it up.
Don't.
Got you too. Ah, man.
It's not.
It's hilarious.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
What if I was like, you know what? You're dying. I'm not going to heal you.
I'd like to attack.
I don't think you would like that. It's very, very mean.
I would like to lightly throw my bracelet at Tally.
Okay.
It's like a.
You don't have to ask me to do that. You can just do that.
Well, I didn't know if you
Roll
want me
the
to
hit.
roll to see if I miss.
Are you, that's up to you. This is not like an attack roll.
Roll the hit,
Narrative's up to
baby.
you.
So 13
What's your
plus
dex mod?
my dex, so 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bonk you in the head with.
But they
Did you-
are communication devices, right? Should we like throw
They
them
stop at
outside
this
of?
thing.
No, they just break and fall off. In fact, you've been working for the Criber Dynasty long enough that you didn't like. You probably were just preoccupied with getting here and being safe, but it just snapped at you that they are probably tracking you.
Tally, now that those devices aren't on our wrists anymore, I just have to say, you're an arsehole.
You too, buddy.
Right on the wound.
Anyway,
Yeah, you dig your thumb in there a bit.
He's fine.
ow.
I'm gonna position myself in between them.
That's not in between them.
The,
Oh wait, no,
Move
no,
yourself
never mind.
away
You're
from
right.
between them.
I am okay. Well, I'm repositioning myself to be more in between them because it didn't line up with the little thing that I've made.
So maybe
We should also get rid of the bracelets. Grum's already gotten rid of his. Actually, they probably think you're dead because your bracelet's still at our camp.
Well, I mean, I guess that's fair.
For fun.
Granted,
Let's just chuck them deeper into the cave, or leave them here
But-
when we leave.
if we leave them here, what if they come like now? And if we
I look out the mouth of the cave, and then I look back at you. I look out the mouth of the cave, and I look back at you, and I go, why don't you?
It's about this time where you notice a few like stones kind of roll down the mouth of the cave and then land.
I look down at the stones and I look back up at the top of the cave.
Go get rid of the bracelets.
How dense?
But we're here. If we throw them deeper, then they're just going to try and pass us.
well, we got this
Specifically,
far
we-
One at a
already.
time. One at a time.
We should go deeper and leave the bracelets here, or at the mouth.
Regardless of what else we should do, we should leave now. If there's anything coming there, I don't want to be here when it's coming.
Or we make it seem like we've left. How dense are the crystals in this cave? I'm asking specifically if we could hide behind them.
They're you might be able to because you're small,
I am
but
small.
actually you're pretty round. They're like this wide. They're like pretty thick, if that's what you're asking. But like I don't think you could hide behind them.
Is there a set of 4 comedically sized to all 4 of us?
Yeah, there's one like 2 little pointy ones at the top. The hide tell no.
Yeah.
Plus quartz is kind of see-through.
Well,
I guess so, yeah, you're right.
I don't know if that would work, but I could make like an illusion, sort of, and we could be inside the illusion.
Do you think that illusion could
But
cover
I
one of the
don't-
entrances?
How big is the entrance?
The one out, it was like, so the 3 paths are like pretty big, but the chute you came down was like mostly stone and ice and was actually kind of like 6 feet up, maybe. Actually, probably more 5. You probably had to duck down.
I could, but they didn't have the bracelets, so they would just know that it
Can you
was.
make illusions of dead bodies?
I might be able to.
Would they take us?
I've never been killed by them before.
Fair.
Regardless, I don't want to be here when they show up, so I feel like we should probably go deeper
They're
into
showing
the
up.
cave.
They are showing up right now.
Then let's go deeper into the cave.
I think that's probably best.
Look, I don't know where this cave leads, but it's our best bet if we want to survive.
Yeah.
I'm not in a fighting condition. I don't think any of us are.
I'm gonna snuff out the fire.
You
can't.
You
It's
can't.
magic.
It's magic.
I try to snuff out the fire.
I just. Brayoft, it's.
Do you not just?
I just wave and it disappears.
And
And so does the light at the top.
yeah, I'm gonna yank the grappling hook back. It's on a rope.
Mhm. You pull down a rope with no grappling hook.
Of course. What is
They've got a great sense of humor, apparently.
does it look cut or like
Yeah,
torn?
looks cut.
Looks cut.
Oh, fine. 1, 2, or 3. What are we deciding?
Well, guys, in my expert opinion, path number 2 looks the best.
I think that's like path number 1.
Do any of them have a drop down? Like, if I look in, I can't see anything actually.
They all kind of seem to go straight and lower.
We should throw them down.
We should leave
What?
them.
What? No,
No,
the
we were going-
bracelets.
We were going to throw them down.
The idea is that someone's coming now. We leave them here.
Well,
And
they.
they're like, oh,
I do like his idea.
No, they
that
think
we
that
should,
they went down a different path.
we should throw them down a different path so we
yes.
can distract them.
That's smart.
Um, never mind.
One of the paths specifically has crystals that look like teeth.
Yeah.
They're in teeth. They're
Oh,
teeth
yeah.
shaped. Alright. I'm gonna.
Okay, I say.
I'll grab our two, and throw them down.
We. Guys,
I'm like I'm gonna throw them down.
which one?
The two that we don't go down.
Okay, we should go down 3.
Okay. And I'll throw them down 1 and 2.
Regardless, we should just go now.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, we should go.
I throw them both down 1 and 2.
Okay.
I don't know how far they get, but I can't see, so I can't tell anyway.
It's not too far, but farther that you can't. It's like in the darkness.
Yeah.
It probably won't distract them for too long because it's not like a.
Yeah.
So it'll take them a few seconds to just check, but.
Cool.
A few seconds is what we need.
All right, let's go. And I'm gonna wait till someone makes some sort of light, so I know.
Yeah,
where I'm going.
I can make another light if we want, but it's.
Well,
I mean,
we have-
if
Just-
they're up there.
you hold Grum's hand, you hold my hand.
I was
No
gonna-
lights needed.
Oh,
I was gonna say, why don't we have Tally in the front, I'm in the back, you two in the middle, so we can just like travel in a straight line. You know,
okay.
we have the two people who can actually see in the front and the back, and then the other two.
Cool.
We can just.
Just so you guys know, I think that camera is out of focus slightly. That one.
That one
Yeah.
on me and.
Yeah, you're slightly blurry on the stream.
Oh no!
I
Slight
know,
blur.
slightly
We
blurry.
just cast blur on ourselves.
He's getting a cast. That's better. Yeah. Cool. So you guys head down path 3.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Who's in front?
Again.
Okay, cool. As you guys start heading down the path, like all of a sudden, the opening behind you just in like an instant freezes over with like ice.
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, it solved problem A.
That is,
He's
that
right.
is true.
Now we have a different problem.
Well, we oh wait, we don't see it. Does
It's thick enough, like
I've
where
heard it.
you can kind of. It's like 5 feet of ice, so you can barely see on the other side. But kind of like almost as it closes, you see lights coming into the room and kind of like shining through the ice.
I was gonna say.
shining through to like see us?
No, just like it. They just came into the room with some sort of light source and are looking around now.
Kind of like just like see that it is like.
Let's just
if the assassins or.
roll for stealth,
You can't
guys.
see.
Let's just try to be quiet in this one.
Well, we do have a 4-foot sheet of ice now in between us.
We could also just keep going.
That too.
Quietly.
Yeah, make a group stealth check just for sound.
But all of us.
That's what group implies.
Let's see what. On the plus side, I don't have disadvantage on stealth, but I do have disadvantage on stealth. That's a 3.
Oh, good. I got a 6.
I got an 11.
And what'd you get?
10.
Whoa!
And-
Go team!
okay. Anyway,
Damn.
so
You like trip over everything.
yeah, it is quite dark, and you do trip a bit, but like no light gets closer to the sheet of ice.
So when we're traveling down this, is it just like kind of the same scenery around us?
Yeah, there's like lots of crystal, like quartz crystals that like poke out of the wall.
Is it like just a tunnel, like just going deeper into the cave? I'm assuming. Gotcha.
Tyler, you're in front.
Yes.
As you're kind of heading down, it's like a one-way path. It's just a straight path, with like twists and turns. You start to hear the sound of something taking steps in front of you.
Why are we going further?
It kind of like echoes through the. You all hear it actually. It's like these small steps that kind of like echo through the cave in front of you.
is let's just stop moving, guys.
I
Let's
have.
just stand here.
This is a really good spot.
It is getting closer.
This is
From in front of you, yeah.
This is in a really good spot to get caught by something.
What's your idea? Go back to the wall or go forward? There's two directions, idiot.
I'd rather fight it in an opening than all standing in a line.
Maybe they are not us.
We don't know what's in front of us yet. We should keep going.
Are they like
This-
lights?
Yeah, light. The sound is like getting louder and louder as you guys are having this conversation.
Maybe
We don't
it's-
have any other choice, Tally.
Maybe
It's not
one of
really
the
other. It's
rabbits.
either get shanked by assassins or killed by a
As
lady.
you guys are like debating on whether or not what it is, a small white rabbit just
It-
jumps forward.
Grum, you're just...
Look, I'm not having a great time right now. I
Then
don't
keep
need
it to
your
yourself.
socks.
Keep it to yourself.
Hey, you're the one in front. I just said.
That's why I was making the decisions. You're the one in the back. That's why you're not.
Let's separate them further.
That's a good idea.
to get the rabbit in between
Tally,
us.
you do know that you don't have your bombs, and I do have my
have my
bombs.
bombs.
I'm gonna stop
actually.
walking for a sec just to make more physical space.
What the hell are you talking about?
Yeah, you're letting them walk in front.
Yeah, I do like the thing where so I like slow my walking pace so Prodigy has to and therefore he has to, so there's just like there's a little more room for them to not yell at each other.
Yeah, as you guys are having this argument, the little white rabbit just takes a seat in front of you and stares up at you.
In front of me?
In front of, in front of Tally, because Tally, they were in front.
Okay.
Just staring at you guys arguing.
Grum, was literally two directions. You just need to keep your bad time you're having to yourself for now.
Look, Tally. It's either we don't really have any options here. I'd rather not get caught in the middle of a line and have us be a meat sandwich for whatever is it was gonna attack us.
So are we or are we not going further?
I think we should. I don't think we can't go back.
Yes, what? The idea was we heard footsteps in front of us and stopped moving. We can keep going now, guys.
Is there snow in this cave?
No snow. Mostly ice crystal.
Would we?
I'd like to
be
take
able
a
to tell
small
that it's
crystal
rabbit?
of ice and sort of throw it near the rabbit to make it scamper off.
It just watches it land next to it and then looks back up to you.
That's a
Okay, well,
suspicious
under
rabbit.
the
That's a
under the
suspicious
assumption
rabbit.
that we can see the rabbit, I'm just gonna walk up to it.
Hi guys, hi buddy, what are you doing?
It kind of it's kind of snug, like it snuggles its head into.
That's a
into your hand.
suspicious rabbit.
Well,
I'm staying away
What?
from that rabbit. I've seen Monty Python.
maybe
That's
it's
true.
a friend. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm bringing it with us.
I've never met a rabbit that isn't terrified of me.
Well,
And I'm half
you-
your height.
You were probably drunk when you talked to rabbits.
As I'm
When I talk to them,
Also, you can
yes.
turn off the battle cam.
as I'm
Oh.
arguing with Tally, I kind of just immediately lose focus and be like, oh, yeah, and give it a little chin scratch.
I didn't press the transition button.
And just like, oh, you're so cute.
Well,
You're a pretty little guy, aren't you?
we should keep going, maybe. No. Yes.
It's a little white. Yeah, it's like it's like not afraid of you. It snuggles right up.
Good.
I have severe distrust for this rabbit.
Well,
I'm gonna
we-
keep going.
Wait, if the entrance is closed off, then maybe it's trapped too.
I am very peculiar about these rabbits. I haven't seen any that act this way before. This is
Maybe the rabbit made the ice wall. Clearly some sort of magic.
As much as I do not like where his head is going,
Thank you.
I do have to say that the Kruger dynasty didn't make the ice wall because it protected us. I use air quotes. It blocked them from seeing us. So there is another entity in this cave that made an ice wall between us and the dynasty.
And right
I'm-
now, I
I'm
see
gonna
3 entities.
I'm gonna activate a point from the weave. Do I get any magic off the rabbit?
Speak to
I don't have to speak to animals.
Oh, are you testing the thing?
Yeah, that's magic.
This entire cave is obviously full of magic.
Obvious.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh my gosh. I believe
Yeah,
that's
obviously.
right.
Obviously.
What school of magic?
There's actually a decent amount of divination. Like, most of the crystals are giving off divination.
Oh, that's fine.
You gain a little bit of transmutation from the rabbit, and a little bit of evocation, but that's it.
From the rabbit?
Can he sniff out anything?
I'm sorry, no evocation. A little bit of divination from the rabbit as well.
can you-
guys are gonna explode.
It's I mean I can I know magic.
Can you sniff out anything from this bag?
That's good point.
It's a magic
Oh,
item.
yeah, it's magic.
Well, no, from within the mat. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The bag's
You'd have to
magic.
ask for a specific item that's
Okay, I
in the
didn't know.
bag.
There's a lot of divination in like. Is it specifically the crystals? Or
Yes.
It's in the crystals. So,
So they're trying to
Hello.
divide us?
well, maybe they're helping. So somewhat. Well, divination, is like.
To divide,
watch-
yes.
No.
No?
It's like what? Like scrying. So maybe someone is watching and helping.
Are there any,
I don't
like,
understand
the quartz crystals that have, like, broken off?
No.
I don't want to break one off because I'm pretty sure that's a magic
Let's
thing.
just keep going.
Yes.
Too much talking.
My mind's got death crystals
Oh,
from Rick
now
and
you
Morty
want
on
to
the...
go?
Yes, because there's not footsteps in front of us anymore, asshole. Now walk.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm still blindly going through this cave.
You've got my tail or whatever.
Is he holding onto your tail instead of your hand?
I'm doing the thing like a kid in a haunted house where they don't want to seem like they're holding their mom's hand, but they have their hand on the small of their mom's back, just like trying to like follow them
Yeah.
to know where they are. This is what I'm doing to you. And also trying to like keep like a little bit of space
She's got prodigy.
between the arguing parents.
Walking like this.
I was just imagining.
By
I'm
the
kind
way,
of like a
I don't
meatball.
think Prodigy's on the character sheet
Like
rotation.
on the rotation? I
I
thought I
saw
saw it
it.
I
earlier.
haven't seen him. I'm just crazy. What the fuck?
I saw him earlier.
I was just
Okay.
imagining like I would just use my bulk as like a meat wall for everyone, and like just kind of like push forward.
Okay.
Also, like I would like want to tap on the crystals with my axe, just like occasionally, just like see if they react or anything.
You like when you do that, you chip away a little of the crystal and it like echo. Oh, there it is. Good. It like echoes, but it's just a crystal.
I keep little chips and put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Cool. So, you guys just keep going down this path. It is dark and boring, but
Wow.
yeah, there's not a lot going on. You have been going down this path for about an hour now. It's just a path.
So we're very deep now.
No clearings, nothing?
So, Prodigy,
No.
have you thought of you're gonna give him a name?
No, I think no. He'll find a name.
What
Or
about-
Do we need to heat?
At what point do we stop going down this?
He.
At what point do we stop going down this strange magic cave and just wait it out and then go back? Because we've been in here for 2 to 3 hours.
It's fire.
Should we turn back?
Did you ask the rabbit that?
Yes.
Place the rabbit down and then ask him.
Well,
Do the
he
Charlie
likes it
Charlie
here.
challenge.
But maybe he'll go forward or backwards depending on the answer.
You place it down. The rabbit kind of like turns, like looks up to all of you individually, then turns and keeps going down the path.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Let's
Also-
do it then.
Or say we follow the rabbit.
I've never trusted a rabbit less.
Well, we don't really have any other choices, do we?
As you say, the rabbit like stops, turns to you, then keeps going.
Yeah, see?
We-
So wait, no?
He's
Are
smart.
none of you guys like seeing this?
Brayoft, he literally just said this tunnel is filled with communication magic and looking at things magic. What do you mean it's confusing that it understands you? It's magic!
It's a friend.
That's why I don't trust it.
Well,
You trust him? Shut up and keep walking.
Okay, well, that rabbit hasn't healed me prior.
but it hasn't stabbed us like the crew with honesty. It's either you get stabbed by the group of dinosaurs or follow the rabbit and then you die.
There's a wall of ice. It's fine.
Do you trust
I
Tally?
keep walking forward. I don't want to.
I'm pretty sure Tally has, maybe not accidentally, but blown you up in like the radius at one point, and you still trust them, right? So the rabbit.
That's a
will help
trust
us.
out of necessity.
Yeah.
I have recently learned that I've been lied to for several days now about a bomb on my arm.
that is
Something
true.
which I'm also mad about. Don't think, but I feel like, going forward is the best plan here.
I wanted it to blow up as much as anyone else when
You
I
didn't
tried
know?
to use it to knock out Grummer.
Oh, you didn't know.
No. I tried to incapacitate him when he was in his angry mode earlier.
So when you were doing the other ones, you didn't know if they would blow
No, when
us
I was
up.
doing them to you guys, I knew because they didn't blow him up.
Well, it could have been a defective one or something.
Also, you
Of
say
course
you wanted as much as anyone else to blow up. I don't think any of us wanted them to blow up. So does that mean you didn't want them to blow up, or?
It's guys, just keep fucking following the rabbit.
We all
We
follow the
are.
rabbit.
In
Yes,
silence,
saying this as we talk.
please.
Well, maybe I'm talking to the
Keep
rabbit.
talking, nothing gets done.
There was a lot of questions unanswered that we're all trying to figure out.
Talking and walking are not mutually exclusive. You can keep going.
You see, I'm walking and talking. And I'm walking while I'm talking.
Yeah.
Every time he says a
You have
word,
to
he
stop
pauses.
See, I'm walking and talking.
Oh man.
Daddy, don't make me pick you up with a scruff. I can do it.
Does anything change as we get deeper into the cave?
Yeah, actually.
Anything that I can
Thank
perceive?
God.
It's about an hour since we last checked in. You're trudging along. Your feet are getting tired. You're tired of this darkness, but the cave begins to go up. Like the mouth of the cave, it's wider and it starts to go up. And there's actually way up top, you see like a blue light.
The color of the light blue, are we seeing? Is this like sky blue?
It's like you can't tell. You can't discern.
Okay.
And the rabbit is still just going along.
Did you keep letting it go?
Yeah.
And then yes.
It's our guide.
Um,
It's making the survival check.
Can we name the rabbit Gilly?
No, I think the rabbit already has a name.
In its own tongue. The rabbit has its own rabbit name. We just don't know it yet.
The naming of rabbits is
It's a
it's a
complicated.
complicated thing.
Can you speak with animals?
No.
I don't know the rules of what people can and can't do. That's why I think magic is dumb.
Wait, you can speak with animals with magic?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mate, I don't
Yes.
know. You can do whatever.
I can't
Oh,
specifically.
I'll need to find a way to do that.
There's potions for it.
Is it just a straight
I
incline
might-
up, or is it
I'm keeping a
slant
mental
down?
note.
It is.
I'll look
It's like a
into it, Grom.
straight like incline right now.
Okay.
Grum, if it keeps you quiet, I'll look into
Well,
it.
I'm picking up the rabbit.
I make potions.
Okay.
That's like my thing.
So are we going up or?
Does the rabbit want us to go up?
It doesn't nod, but it looks up.
Are we
yeah.
deferring to this rabbit now?
I'm assuming it's like
As
it
Grum
like
would say.
moves his nose a little bit. The little rabbit.
Yeah, there's a little sniff up with the
Well,
Prodigy, can't you make those
yes,
stairs?
I guess I'll do that then. Yeah, I guess I cast Mold Earth to try and make like a little ladder.
No. Oh, I'm sorry. You can like walk up this.
Oh,
It's just a slight incline.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
happens.
Straight up and slight incline.
We're still
It's a
in-
straight incline up, not a straight up
Yeah,
incline.
Is
That
it
was
still
my bad.
icy?
It is more crystal here than ice,
Oh.
which isn't particularly slippery.
Well, I still pick up the
It
rabbit.
is quite
Pick up the
rocky.
rabbit still? It's
Yeah.
leading us.
But he's my friend. He can still lead us.
He's such a little handsome boy.
As we get closer, does this seem more like skylight?
The answer is going to be no.
This
We're already
is
yeah.
going up.
Yeah, I'll wait for the people outside our building to get upstairs.
Well, that's what we're doing. We're going up.
Yeah. Oh my God. as you get closer, it does look like natural light.
I don't have a good enough like mental compass to know if us going down and back up levels out, but I'm just gonna go with
You
it.
keep making Brayoft stupider by the fucking session, man.
Well,
Oh, I can't read. Oh, I don't know numbers either. Oh, I can't. I don't know if down and then up means up.
Well, no, but I don't know the length of down and up.
Well, yeah, we did.
that is true.
Yeah.
go into.
But then
a
you
cave.
see,
And we've
then
been
you
in-
see
we've been in
the light
complete
of
darkness.
the sky, and you're like, well, we just went down.
We're in the
Now we're
magic
going
zone
up.
here.
Yeah, I could make an illusion of this guy.
Yeah.
And we did just get like sealed off, so the cave could be doing some screwy shit
Yeah.
with us.
I don't know what's real anymore. This animal knows everything.
That is true.
Prodigy can make the sky. You can do that.
Thank you. No, thank you.
You can make liquid close wounds. That doesn't feel like science.
It actually is, but I mean, we can get
You
into
can't see
it.
the rat on the camera, 'cause-
I mean, being honest,
my
I
shoulder.
Put on, yeah.
don't really blame him for having skepticism about everything. We have been seeing some crazy stuff alongside werewolves, mushrooms, and getting assassinated by the Kruger Dynasty.
The assassination by the Kruger dynasty is very mundane.
Not many
though.
things were simple.
They kill a lot of people.
We
That is
also
also true.
weren't assassinated, because if we were
'Cause we-
assassinated, we would be dead.
Yes, yes.
Henry Larson was. Say his name.
We saw Henry Larson got assassinated.
Yeah.
Oh no, not one of new dogs.
I know, I miss him so much. I love that guy's gone.
That
Is there any
very-
lettering on Henry Larson's bag of holding?
It just says his initials.
Finally engraved.
I
Like
want
a
to know.
heart.
Like this was Henry Larson's bag. This is all that we have left of him.
What's in it?
Oh, I'd go over.
Yeah.
You saw earlier. I mean,
No,
I've got all these
it's
things.
not
I've got all these things. I showed you the potions.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Do you know the spell Identify?
No.
What kind of fucking caster are you?
I
What do
don't-
you
I
do?
don't have third level spells. Isn't identified third level?
I'm pretty
Oh.
sure.
Might be.
I don't think so, but what do you, like, do?
I showed you.
You heal? Is that like...
I also made fire.
You
like,
made fire?
Like 2
What?
hours ago.
Oh, you made fire.
I can. Wow. What about you? Can you?
Yeah.
Good job.
Is your hand on
I
fire?
don't know, is there a little bit of tinder in there? And put
Oh.
some fire. Pour some fucking, like, oil on it, so that I can just make fire.
You shouldn't have that in your hand.
You made an alcohol fire in your hand.
I made a grease fire in my hand. Someone quick, pour water on it. Are we out yet? Are we up?
Yeah, that's. Do we approach the top?
Yeah. You
Okay.
find yourselves as you approach in this bright.
No,
the
no
blue,
waiting.
The blue of the sky wouldn't.
Stop
make
waiting.
sense, would it?
Don't
It's
care.
always
Didn't ask.
snowing.
Let him speak.
Time isn't real. Time's another
You
form of magic.
approach, you like this top where, like, basically you find yourselves at the base of a spire of this blue like ice that goes up tons of feet, and there is a spiral, like a large spiral kind of staircase looking thing.
So
So we go up.
Well, this is new.
I mean, there are like Ice Tusk does have huge ice spires, but you've never been inside of one. You didn't. You thought they were just natural ice like spires.
Wow.
Have you never seen a spiral staircase before?
You've seen ones like with like the ice blocks usually would make like their tribe like camps would be on top of these like mountains or ice spires.
Does it seem like a natural thing or something like someone like carved
It
this
just
out?
It looked natural, like the formation, but the stairs were probably carved out on the inside after.
Mhm.
does the light seem to be like skylight then? Where's the light source?
The light is light from outside shining through the crystal spire.
Okay. I was half right.
The rabbit seems to still be ushering us to go up, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it looks up the stairway.
Well, I guess there's nowhere else but up from now.
Yes.
How tall does it look like this is?
Very. Lots of
Brayoft.
walking.
Do you need me to carry you?
It is like
You're still very injured.
it is probably like at least 100 feet up.
Oh, that's not that bad.
That's not that bad.
Yeah.
I do have a live load
It's
now.
like it's what, like 10 stories? Yeah, that's not that
10
bad.
flights of stairs is pretty bad.
I've used a stairmaster.
Still pretty dangerous if you fall down from it. So don't
Wait.
fall down.
Is there a handrail?
How tall is 100 feet actually?
10 stories.
About
10 stories.
is a story 10 feet.
It varies depending on the
He's trying to calculate fall damage for when we get thrown off.
Well, we have the architect here. And he says it's 10 stories roughly.
I said it varies depending on
The blue whale is 100 feet tall apparently.
Yes.
Wow.
Yo, we're in
That's
the blue
crazy.
whale.
Oh, now I know exactly how big it is.
No.
Oh, there you go.
Yo, can you pull up the blue whale?
Free
mini?
school buses? Alright, I
How many
lied.
football
It's
fields?
I don't think it is not even one football
Yeah,
field.
it's-
Oh, okay.
It is from the pitcher's mound to like the corner of the field.
That is the.
There's a pitcher's mound?
Sport
That is
ball?
the wrong kind of field.
I know.
Okay.
We watch sports
It's like-
there. No,
It's
Yeah.
like not even.
Okay,
one
I
football
lied. It
field.
is not 100 feet. It's about 600 feet.
Okay.
I wildly miscalculated how much 100 feet is real quick. It is about 600 feet up.
Okay, well, I'd like to re-accentuate my groan.
But like looking around the ground, you do not see like a doorway or an entrance to the bottom here.
Who designed this?
Probably someone.
The
Probably the
rabbits.
rabbit.
There are a lot of crazy people in Ice Tusk.
No, it's probably just someone who can fly
Very
and has access to divination.
well. Well, let's
Let's
go.
start going up these stairs.
Yep.
I'm imagining like I'm making the sounds from Kung Fu Panda 2 when he's walking up the stairs.
Yeah.
My mind exactly.
Ugh. Ah. Ugh.
It is. Yeah.
I've been
it-
trying to limit my references, but you're getting them exactly.
It is.
It's so
Quite
bad that we
defined.
need an ambulance.
What's gonna how?
Just like
They
cuts
can
between
fly.
us,
Why would they
like
have stairs?
For us. Or for the rabbit. Right, buddy?
I'm pretty sure the owner is the rabbit.
No, I don't think so.
It's just.
imagine like different cuts of us like getting to like the 100 feet and we're like, yeah, let's do it. And then like 200 feet, it's like, yeah,
Yeah. First 100 feet, you guys are like, oh my god, bro was there.
The
Cuts to
exact same scene from Kung Fu Panda
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
And then, like by 600 feet, we're just like,
Yeah. I mean, it takes a few hours. You at this point, you were all like exhausted.
a few hours.
It's a 600-foot spiral staircase.
I would say that's like 10, 15 minutes. Not too
Come
long.
on, 600 feet? No.
600 feet. That's 2 football fields. Is that helpful?
I can walk 2 on football fields in 15 minutes.
up.
60
Vertically?
stories.
In a spiral staircase style too. It's not straight
it's a,
up.
It's
I
a
mean, that
60-story spiral staircase.
I'm going to the YMCA after this to test it.
Yeah, do we need to go to like
Yeah.
one
All
of the
right.
tunnels,
All right. I'll let you. It takes like an hour, but it is stairs, and you are already tired, so you're dying. Yeah.
You're dying. Like, make a death save.
Yeah, make a death save real quick. No, there is no railing on these stairs, so like leaning over, it just goes all the way to the bottom.
How wide are these stairs?
Oh, very wide.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And they're made of ice, though, right?
They're made more of crystal, and the walls are made of like natural ice.
So they're not slippy?
No,
Okay, well, I'm still staying, like, close to the...
they make like a
Wall.
plink, like they like plink whenever you take a step on them.
Do they make, like, a different pitch based off of how high we are?
No, actually, it sounds like it's constantly getting higher, but it's not.
Oh, so
Oh,
it's,
no.
it's a shepherd tone.
Yeah,
I like looks at the rabbit and be like, we're going the right way, are we? And just
it
like,
just kind of looks at you.
fair enough.
Cool. An hour or so later, you finally make it to the top of the central spire. You find yourselves in like I'm just gonna send you a picture. You guys a picture of what this thing looks like.
You should describe it for the viewer.
I will, but for you guys, I'm sending the picture.
Pictures. I love pictures.
Yeah. You guys know where to look, right? Yeah.
Probably.
It is basically like a mountainous like just I don't know. It's like huge spikes of ice that go upwards, and you get to the like top of this main spire, and it is like a huge room. Oh, you're gonna try and put it on the. Yeah, that works too.
Well, I don't have like a live thing to
Yeah.
show it off.
We'll probably
But
put
this
it-
is what it looks like.
It'll
Yeah.
be probably
The dice
like
are part of the
D&D
photo.
lore or something, sometime.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah.
So like, are we on like the main spire?
You're on the like the smaller one of the two.
Oh.
So once you get in here, it is like this huge open area. As you're looking for it, you do see the opening to outside that has like looks like an ice bridge, and then there's one area that's kind of like raised up. It looks like the equivalent of like a giant bed, and there's like different rooms. It seems like this is like if there was a giant, it would live here.
As we like step to the top, I just like get on my knees and just collapse to the ground and just lay down, just like wait, like
Out of breath. Yeah.
just like starfishing, like I stairs.
To bring giant up specifically, I'm gonna ask a very specific question. How long is each stair? Like
Kyle,
we all know of
when
a
I was
uniform-
planning this, I didn't write out the size of each stair.
No, but would these be stairs that a giant would walk up?
They could. Go ahead and make a history check.
19 plus 22 plus 3 to history.
You don't know much about ice tusk, but what you do know is, I mean, frost giants. I don't think they live in mountains, but you don't know of them like specifically carving out something like exquisite like this.
Okay. But they still could. There's a chance.
Put the rabbit down.
They're like 21 feet tall, so it wouldn't be unusual. But
Yeah, I would say it would be reasonable for me to say I've seen giants before, right?
they're pretty rare in some parts of ice tusk. But ice giants are, yeah, depending on where you are, you have seen them.
Yeah. So like,
But you do know they're not very smart creatures,
Mhm.
so it is unlikely that they would have such a carved out and well-made area.
Would I know of any other giants? Like, do I know no giants exist or something?
You know they exist, but you don't. They're not an ice tusk, really.
I'm just trying to think if Grump would know if like if there's a different species of giants that could be doing this. But
So, what now? Put it down.
Well, what's at the top of this? Is it just like a viewing?
There's like a giant room. There's more stairs that go up even higher if you wanted to, but this seems to be the main room. And then there's the exit. It's like an open exit that goes out to the giant ice bridge.
Do you want us to wait here?
yeah, I look at the rabbit.
Talking to the rabbit, yeah.
Yeah, the rabbit has no response.
Stop deferring to this rabbit.
Do you want to come?
Where
with
else are we
us?
supposed to defer to?
It just
Do
stares
wanna
at you.
explore around here?
I
Is
want
that
to
a yes?
leave if anyone.
My goal is to
Mine.
leave the coldest place I've ever been.
Well, I think so.
I don't know why you guys are so gung ho about sticking around.
Someone is clearly helping us here.
I'm trying
I
to
would
wait out
like
the
to
blizzard.
thank them.
It could have been automatic or something. Thank the rabbit. The rabbit probably did it.
The rabbit, I don't think did it. I think the rabbit knows who did it, though.
Speaking of which, do we see if is there like any like I guess I'm assuming there's like windows or stuff to like the outside, or like
They're not really windows as much as they are literally cut open holes in the sides of the walls.
okay, I was gonna say, do we like see if the blizzard is still raging on?
It's actually the weather is perfectly clear up here, like unnaturally perfectly clear.
Like how cold is it?
Yeah, you're pretty high, so it is still cold, like 10 to 0 degrees.
Ooh.
But it seems to be early morning, almost afternoon, so it's probably closer to 10.
I'm gonna sit down on the top step because I've just climbed a
I guess
big hill.
I guess after observing to see if the blizzard has subsided, I would
Yeah, I mean,
take a minute to just sit in pure awe of how I've like looking over the entirety of Ice Tusk. I'm assuming.
are you going? Did you move to the bridge?
I'm moving to like just the window, or I guess like wherever I could like look out into the world.
The window is quite high. But you could get onto the ice bridge.
I want to move to the
down.
bridge to see, not to admire the scenery or anything, to see where we are and how to leave.
I'm gonna pick up the rabbit and
With
follow.
specifically different motives.
How high is this window?
High is this window?
Giant sized, Kyle.
Giant.
It's giant
It's like
sized.
So it is a giant.
20 feet up.
So it's a sophisticated giant we're dealing with.
Anyway, looking off the bridge, you get basically a huge sweep of the landscape, as much as you can, because the lower down you go, the more, like, you're above the clouds right now.
Yeah.
But on the, like, look at the left side, that's not where you came from, because on the right is where the storm seems to be happening. On the left side, you see just sprawling snow, but directly beneath the mountain seems to be a village.
You know, I've seen ice drawings before, but they've never been this fancy, so I'm not sure what this could be.
It's a crystal giant. There's crystals everywhere.
What
I've never heard of
direction
that.
looks like leave ice tusk direction?
Everywhere you look is snow.
I guess once I see the village, I would say our best bet is to just go down there and maybe we can find someone that can get us out of here.
There's another spire up, right?
Yeah, it goes even higher, but there doesn't seem to be like a bridge up there or any entrances. Or exits, I mean.
Is there an entrance from the bridge to that spire?
No. If you look at the picture, it is... You are in the one that's directly connected by the bridge,
Mhm.
but there's that one behind it that goes even higher.
Then what's the bridge leading to?
It leads to like the top of a mountain that then has a like cut out carved path to go down.
Well, I think we should wait here a little bit to see if whoever made this place comes back. We could take a rest here for a while, at least to get our strength back up.
I'm on team rest.
What if they don't like us? What if they want us to leave? What if they
Well, then
fight
we
us?
leave.
Sometimes Ice Tusk isn't a place where you take risks with this kind of stuff.
So you would
So
rather
you're risking going
yeah.
to a village?
I'd rather go to the village because at least then there's people there.
What if?
Didn't
what
we
if
literally
this-
talk about how every village would try to kill us yesterday?
Yeah, didn't you go, oh yes, the ice blocks, yes, the ankle biters, yes, none of them are good people and they will all murder you.
But would you rather be ground to dust by a giant? They do that. They eat people. I've had multiple people from my clan be taken away by them. We never see them again. They're terrifying. Everything's terrifying in Ice Tusk.
I mean, Mr. Magician over here thinks that we've got, a nice giant.
Also,
Sure.
have you seen a giant's axe? That thing can cut down a tree in one swipe. I've seen it.
I just think the rabbit doesn't seem to be scared to be here. It went up. It came down to find us in the tunnel. It wasn't there accidentally. It didn't go down 600 feet of stairs, then down another ice tunnel, then all the way back up for no reason.
Maybe it needs someone to carry it.
Well,
We didn't
like
even
that.
carry it.
I just think it is, maybe it's a familiar of some sort for whoever made this place.
Well,
I think it would be strange if we just left.
if you guys want to take a rest, I guess we can take a rest here. But if something shows up, you're dealing with it.
The crystal staircase, does that keep going up into the taller spire?
Yeah.
The crystals itself? What, looking inside, what is crystal to ice ratio? What is it?
The walls of the spire are ice and like stone, and the stairs themselves seem to be crystal. That have grown like, or they're either probably placed.
How much higher does that look?
Not too much higher before it like gets cut off into what you assume is a smaller room.
We should go up this more.
Should we go up more? Asking the
I guess
rabbit.
ask the rabbit.
I'm
Place
asking
the rabbit.
The rabbit does not respond. Just stares at you.
The rabbit's out of answers.
I think we should maybe go up.
Sure, the rabbit didn't say so.
Oh no, but it
I
didn't
go
say not
up.
to.
I don't listen to Brayoft. I go up.
I'm following.
This fucking 16 hours of
Also, is the rabbit? I'm assuming the rabbit is a red rabbit or a not red rabbit, a white rabbit with red eyes.
Yeah.
Snowy rabbit.
Actually, I don't know if it has red eyes. Let me
I'm
check.
pretty sure that's the same.
It actually has like white eyes.
Oh.
White
They're
rabbit,
they're
white
like
eyes.
white crystally.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's unusual for a rabbit.
So it's just like pure white rabbit.
It's like
Rabbit. Oh my God, you're twinning!
we're soulmates.
Prodigy,
soulmates.
It's PJ, Prodigy Junior. Holy shit! Oh my
Is that
God.
what we're naming
Alright.
it?
Let's do our
Rabbit
quick
raisins, rabbit.
break here, and then we'll pick up with you going to the top of the bigger spire.
I'm following also.
So we'll be back in 5-ish minutes. So see you guys soon. All right, cool. We are back. Cool. So where we left off, you were just heading up the next half of the next half of the spire, right?
Yes.
Or top. It's not really half. It's like last quarter.
We're going up more stairs.
Yep. Cool. It's not much is to be said about this second half. It's more spiral staircases. And to enter like the top half of the spire, it's like a 30-foot walkway, and then there's like a giant like a giant metal door.
I push on the door. Is it open?
No.
Let's go back down,
I
guys.
knock on the door.
There's like a giant like it's just a locked door, and there's like a giant like octagon looking hole like cut out into the right of it, like inside, like on the door.
Like at ground level?
Slightly higher above you.
I was gonna
Like,
say.
can we get in?
It's not that. It's like this big. It's like 10 feet up, and it's an octagon shaped hole.
Brayoft.
I'm not gonna fit through that.
You will, yeah. You will not.
How big?
It's
How big
probably
is it?
just a key.
It is like this big. The hole.
Oh.
Size of like an average like box.
Can you see the pins in the cable?
Can you go?
It does not respond to you.
Don't send a rabbit in there.
Well, this is probably his home.
I mean, it doesn't seem to be reacting to it, does it?
Maybe it's been reacting absolutely randomly.
No, it hasn't.
Pure random this entire time.
You mean the magical rabbit that we know is magical?
There has to be
It could have
something
been someone
here.
who was turned into a rabbit.
Then it would
And
be.
then
Therefore
able to
has the
understand.
intelligence of a rabbit.
Rabbits are actually quite smart. This rabbit can probably spell words right out.
And he's a very handsome boy on his ED. That give him another transcript.
And he like leans into it.
Yes. Sprite hasn't pooped on you yet. That is true. Has the rabbit pooped yet?
No.
Damn.
Pretty suspicious.
Strange question to ask.
Man, it's a rabbit. You ever seen a rabbit poop? They have a lot of pellets, and they poop a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty suspicious.
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
saying.
add that
We
down.
know the rabbit is magic. I don't understand why you're compiling this case against it. It's a magic bunny.
But it's still a rabbit.
What secrets does this rabbit have?
It doesn't. It see. It had. Okay.
Yeah, were you gonna say something? No, okay. Nothing. I was trying to write you something.
I'm just gonna say we see. It's still a rabbit. It's still like. It's still,
It is a white rabbit. That is
Well,
true.
Well, I'm assuming it's still like a flesh thing.
I guess I'm just gonna put it down.
It just stares up at you.
You want me to hold it again?
It just stares up at you.
Dude.
It's your rabbit.
Well,
It's
no,
not-
it's not my
It's
rabbit.
not his rabbit.
It belongs to whoever lives here, I think. Or maybe it is the person who lives
Then
here.
leave it and let's hightail it out of
Well,
this place.
they have to have wanted to help us. I know there is someone here.
It walked
They-
in
I-
the only
I
other
heard-
exit direction.
No, I
It's
heard
not
a voice
exactly
in the
leading
cave.
us.
No.
You heard a voice?
Yeah, yes. You know,
What?
Did the rabbit talk to you?
No,
Can you speak with animals?
no.
Why didn't you bring this up earlier?
What would we have done?
You could have just said it and then we could have had 4 hours to think about it for a nice, long, arduous walk.
Okay. Well,
And what would you have said?
What did it say to
Yeah,
you?
what did the rabbit say?
I don't know if it was the rabbit. I heard it before we saw the rabbit.
Okay, then what did you
I just heard to go into the third tunnel. Which tunnel to choose. And clearly it was the right choice.
well,
That's
okay.
what
Someone
it was. I
here
thought you remembered.
is trying to help us.
Well,
and
trap
I think
us?
trap us where?
If they
In
wanted to trap
the
us, they would have put us in one of the dead-end tunnels.
exactly.
Okay, well, let's bring back a little piece of information that you brought up earlier. where giants just sort of eat people.
They do that.
What if they're trying to get a convenient meal delivery service?
You're it's the D&D equivalent of DoorDash.
Then they would have been at the top of the stairs and they would have thrown a rock at us or something and we would have died.
I mean, knowing that, I feel like we should probably go back down to the main area and explore the other rooms. There was other places we didn't go.
We could also just go and wait.
Yes, I think we should stay here for a little while at least. Like I said, we could rest.
Well, if we're going to stay here, I'm going to go down to the main room because it's a little bit more comfortable than right next to a big metal door.
Yeah, that door swings open. We are.
That too.
So this swing out again.
You can't.
I
You
haven't
assume out,
examined
but
the
it's not gonna
hinges.
it's a big door. Unless like really big pushes it. It's gonna open slowly.
People make dramatic entrances all the time.
It is a massive door. It looks to be made of
Is the door
some sort
made?
of super heavy metal.
I'm going back down the stairs.
Okay.
Is the door made for dramatic entrances?
No.
I will.
It's a double door, right? It's a double door.
Oh wait, sorry. It would open inward, but
Is it a double
Yeah.
door?
yes.
It was made for dramatic entrances.
I'll follow Brayoft downstairs.
Yeah, I would follow suit.
Okay, so you all head back downstairs into the main spire.
When we get down there, I guess I would not go into the other rooms, but look in, get into the doorway to the other rooms just to see the general idea of what they are.
Okay.
If there is any.
There's one that seems to be full of artwork, hung up all over the place. There's just a bunch of artwork. Nothing, not any art that you would recognize, probably not. But it just seems to be different pieces of art. There is another room which seems to have a crystal pool, like a glimmering pool in a basin kind of thing.
Fine.
And that's it. Those are the only other two rooms.
I'd like to touch the water. How warm is it?
You're touching the water.
Yes. I dip my finger
Can
in.
you make?
Why don't we just go around doing things, guys?
I mean,
Let me check.
why
what
does
kind of
anyone
space
go
it
around
is.
doing things?
I want to know if it's a hot tub. Some tubs are cold and some tubs are hot. I want to know which one it is not.
Okay, Dr. Seuss.
Let's see. You can.
He's finding the rules for acid damage. You fool!
Hold on, I
You
need to
fell
fill
for
this
my
stat-
acid bath trick.
The stat block for instant death water.
Look, I don't know why.
Can you
Yeah.
make a charisma save for me?
Oh no. Charisma's my dump stat. For obvious reasons. It's a 9.
Okay.
So what's the temperature of this water like?
Brayoft disappears. He touches it. All of a sudden, his body slowly turns translucent, like the crystal, and then it shatters, and he's gone.
Brayoft.
Can everyone else leave the room?
Oh jeez. Oh god.
Come on, bro. Oh jeez. This is a plot point in Space Chimps 2: Return of Zartog.
I see how you bring it up again.
Damn it. I'm allowed to make these quips because it's the time where people are walking out. I spent 10 minutes right before stream talking about
Bye-bye.
Space Chimps 2. Man, that's Zartog.
I can't believe you just did that.
Can't.
Tell me when they're you think they're gone now?
I mean, I can hear the voice. Remember to be quiet. The mic's real good.
Yeah, it is real good.
Whose room are you in?
Ah, yeah.
They're probably fine.
So when you touch this pool, your mind suddenly gets flashed with a rapid slideshow of all of these different locations, and it's a little overwhelming. So you just focus on one, and suddenly, boom, you are in this weird. You know what the Bifrost looks like when they went through it in the
Yeah.
Marvel movies? It's like that for a moment, but all white crystals.
Mm-hmm.
And then you slowly reform in the middle of a village, still in Ice Tusk, and you kind of your eyes are a little you're adjusting and you look up, you just happen to teleport to the village.
To the village. Okay.
People, there's like beings there that don't seem to have noticed you appearing, except like, yeah, you just appear and like for a couple seconds you're just like standing there, looking around. You see a bunch of orcs.
Okay.
And they don't seem to have noticed you yet.
I'd like to. I know that these orcs are immediately going to try and bust me up. So I would like to, I guess, scamper away into some like alley-ish area.
This is an open,
This
like,
is an
tribal
open
village. There are no alleys.
They're
They're like huts and like tents.
okay.
You are very out of place here, and especially since you just teleported like a bright crystal. It's like you have like 5 seconds to make a split decision.
A split decision.
What do you do?
I'm running towards the tower.
The tower is okay. Let me paint a picture for you real quick. So, circle-ish village.
Okay.
Tower is like they're like directly beneath the tower, like attached to it.
Okay.
And there's like the main hut is directly beneath the tower.
Oh, the main hut.
The main hut.
Okay. Based off of, this would be a very pure instinct thing, but I want to get into a scenario, or I want to get into a location where there are significantly less,
I'm gonna.
people.
Do we have the dice tray?
The dice tray?
The dice.
We have Dean's little thing.
Well, we're doing our own little important rolls. Go in the funny dice tray.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to bust this camera out? For
Yeah,
that then?
sure.
We can roll to see how well. Oh, are you gonna roll?
I'm gonna have you roll for me.
Okay.
This is just a general perception check to see if they will like have noticed you right away, or you have more time.
Oh, should I use one of Xavier's dice then? Not my Brayoft
Do you want
dice.
to use the skull dice?
You have skull dice?
Yeah, my
That's
dice are skull
rad.
dice. They clink.
That's
Yeah,
rad.
they're like
y'all.
one. So this is. I'm gonna tell you, if you roll a 14 or lower, they will notice you pretty much immediately. If you get a or a 15 or higher,
So this is just them perceiving me. I don't get like stealth or anything.
you are in the middle of the open. This is to see if you can run and hide behind something. It's hard to do a stealth check directly in the open.
I don't think this camera is good enough to like tell what number is which, but
You'll read it out. So 15 or higher, and I'll give you a chance to try and run and then make a stealth check.
oh, fantastic.
So anything else, you're good luck.
That is I think that's a 9. It's a 9 or a 7. I'm pretty sure it's a 9. There's a line underneath it.
That would be a 9.
Oh, you can see.
Yeah.
Or wait, yeah, it's a 9 out of 6.
It has a failure. So go ahead and give me that back.
Sorry.
I got it. That was sick.
Oh, I didn't even show it. I forgot to press the transition button.
Oh, you fool.
I'm
It's
a
fine.
fool.
Next time.
Oops.
So as you're kind of standing there, like you are like not sure what just happened, and an orc just kind of he's like carrying what looks to be lumber. He like walking, kind of like looks at you with a passing glance, like stops, like does a double take and goes, "Whoa!"
Hi.
As soon as that happens, he drops the lumber and basically runs up to you, picks you up, and
Okay. I'm very
he
pickupable.
You are very pickupable, and he basically clocks you in the head, and you were unconscious.
Yep, valid.
And that is. I'll get everyone to come back now.
Guys, you can come back. I feel bad. I feel like an idiot. I didn't press the transition button.
It's okay.
So it's all just one big kobold that just like amalgamated by just having a bunch of kobolds on top of each other.
Is that what you
It's a
think
kobold
happened to me?
stack.
Uh,
Yes,
like
you
a-
became a kobold.
The
You
kobold
joined the
stack. The stack of kobolds, I believe, was in Rhyme with the Frost Maiden.
Really?
I'm serious. Like 3 kobolds and a trench coat was a thing.
You're gonna hit me with an ogre NATO?
I'm
Oh, you
pretty
used
sure. Oh,
I did use
he
it.
used it.
I used it for a
Oh.
big roll, but I forgot to turn the camera on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He used
Okay.
it for a big roll, but.
Okay. Well,
All right. Cool. So Brayoft is gone.
Yeah, I would just kind of like have my heads in my hand, just like, oh my god, where did he go?
have your
Oh
hands in your
jeez,
hands.
oh god. You know what I mean. Is there anything like around the like pines? Or,
There are like these weird charts on the walls that don't make much sense to you, and it's in a language none of you understand.
I was gonna say like more something I can throw into the water to like see if it reacts the same way.
You can go ahead and try.
Like is that like a rock or something or like?
There's like some spare ice block, like ice like chunks on the ground. Yeah.
I would like toss one in, I guess.
The second it hits the water, it freezes in place, goes crystalline, and it's gone.
Okay, that's not good. I don't know how we're gonna get him back. That's a big problem.
I really don't want to touch it myself.
I'm sorry, Mr. Rabbit. Would you not want to go in that?
Don't put the rat
No,
in
that's
there.
a good idea.
Or
Well,
put the
Put
rabbit
the
in there.
rabbit right next to it and see if it looks at it like it's scared or if it's not.
Do you think you can
Well, I
make
was-
Bradley again?
I need like an hour.
Would you want to go in?
It
Well-
like kind of stares at you blankly.
I'm gonna hold it over the pond.
Yeah, I actually, I'll make my.
I'm just gonna put it
little-
over the pond.
Okay, it doesn't do anything.
I guess let's just take a quick 60 minutes. I'll make my rat friend and I'll throw him in there.
I mean,
And then, since he's tied to myself in some way,
Is there a range on that?
anywhere in the same plane, and if he's not in the same plane,
That's insane. You
Yes.
leave him like on another side of the planet.
our telepathic link is anywhere in the same plane. That's its
Okay.
advantage, I would say.
I'm making use of so many of my new spells.
So, I'm gonna, just give me like
Oh, but damn.
like an hour. Is that good?
we don't have anything else to do.
All right.
So.
So we set up. I kind of pull out my Bradley's dead corpse, snap the crossbow bolt out. Oh no, they took the crossbow bolt out of Bradley. So I just kind of like take him. I unscrew his head, place it down, undo the stitching that's keeping his wings down, fold those out. Actually, when I fold the wings out, it's like a little hood of a car. I go, "Arr," and open them. And I go like, I pull out like a gray rotting kind of small heart, and I go, there's the problem. He's dead. And I put that in a jar. I take out a new one. I take out a new heart in a small vial. It's kind of still beating, and I go,
Where do you get all these hearts from?
I'm covering the rabbit's eyes.
Okay, I'm not gonna question that.
you
I'm
know,
gonna go explore.
sometimes you need a lot of hearts. This is what I do,
So these charts, is there like tables or anything, or is it just like hanging up like in various spots?
There's hanging up, like the room is like a dome, and it's hanging up in various spots. Interestingly enough, the roof of the dome is open to where you can see the sky. It's like clear. It's not like open, like so snow would fall in, but it's like clear ice.
Alright, shoot. I guess while he's doing that, I'll go back into the painting room to like look around to see if there's anything more specific I can like utilize or use, or something to give me some idea of what this is.
The artwork in there's some from there's random creatures, like you see like an owlbear art, you see a very common piece of artwork of Lord Aldrich Kruger, and then there's like people you don't even know, there's races you've never seen before, and there's like all these different like style paintings that you've never seen before.
Strange metal man that is.
They're Leonin paintings.
Sure.
Is there one with 4 hands, perhaps?
No.
A gun.
There's one of a
chain.
specific drow, with like white hair and what seems to be a mechanical, like magic wand in his hand.
Indeed. Fucking asshole.
Are you still?
This takes an hour, man.
We're doing this in real time.
You're doing
baby.
this in real time.
We're playing real time
Just
D&D.
tell me when I can let him go. When I'm ready.
I just like.
What do you want to do within this next?
I'm just sitting at the pool, not in the pool, like nearby.
It looks like it's liquid glass, by the way. It's like funky.
Okay, I'm not gonna touch it. He's tempted for a little bit. But actually, I'm going to walk up and find Grum real quick. Grum, I've been thinking of sort of a new way to to send messages, like a spell.
Oh yeah.
I think I can make something and send it to someone.
That sounds fun.
But I haven't been like, I haven't tried it yet. And I mean, I've been feeling like my magic's a little bit disconnected a little bit. So I just want, if I like explode, just, you know, you would know what happens.
Yeah. We should probably not do this around the paintings. If you do explode, we should probably go to the main room.
It's fine. I don't think I will, but
Fair enough.
I'm going to cast Cryptogram, which is a cantrip, so it technically doesn't trigger wild magic. And so it's from Valda's. You send a small scroll with a short message to a creature of your choice. The recipient must be a creature known to you and also on the same plane of existence as you. The scroll will hover in front of the recipient, drop into their pocket, or appear sitting on something nearby. And the scroll's message can be up to 8 characters long. You can only send one scroll to a single target each day. Now I know you
What's
can't
the range?
read it. Unlimited.
Oh, cool.
We both know what will happen though.
Rum can read, just
Well,
not very
I'm just
good.
casting it to see if it works.
Okay.
So he'll sort of close, or I'll sort of close my hands, open them up. There's a little scroll with a message.
I would say Grum's reading level is like 3rd grade.
So when you cast this, something within you kind of like sparks. I'm gonna have to ask you to roll on the wild magic table.
Oh,
Give me the ball.
Yeah, go ahead and roll on the.
there's a few observations I want to make, but I'll let you.
What is it?
It needs to settle.
Yeah.
It's a 73.
73.
Yeah, you landed on the worst one.
I might have.
They were all
Wish
wish spell and then 73.
The next time the caster takes elemental damage,
Oh.
they gain resistance to that type of damage for 8 hours. So
That's pretty good.
it kind of like glowy, like a thin layer of glowing energy, just like snaps out of reality and like covers you.
Okay.
Are you okay? Are you exploding?
Yeah, it does look like he's about to explode.
No, I don't think so. Let me just finish the message. The scroll just says, "Are you okay?" But you can't read it.
Yeah.
And I sort of try and close my hand, and if it works, it would have the scroll disappear.
Yeah, it
Fizzles or it gets sent.
It gets sent.
Okay.
Are you sending it to me or?
No, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Words.
Oh man, these are symbols, all right.
Well, I
don't
think,
say that, but
Well, you don't.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I think that means he is alive.
The fact that I've received it.
Because I don't think it would if you were dead.
Well, at least we know that. So maybe once Tally gets done with
Yeah,
making-
That's where oh my god, I've been looking for that.
I lost this a while
I
ago.
had no idea I put that in Bradley.
It would be about this time. About this time, Bradley would be finished.
Okay, so I screw his head back on again. I put him down. I take his foxtail and I wind it up like a little wind up like. And I set him down. He kind of jitters. He goes like, and then he's like, I don't know, he speaks to me and stuff. He's like, hey,
Yeah, Bradley.
it's me, Bradley. What do you want? I'm back.
Bada bing, bada bing.
Bada bing, bada
I'm
boom.
like, welcome back, buddy. It's nice to see you. I pick him up. He's adhesive. He's sticky. I need a favor from you. And he goes, that's why you bring me back always. I go, you know me so well, buddy. I'm gonna have you touch this water. You know the short one we had around, the menace? Yeah, he touched it, and then he vanished. So, just like, try to talk to me if you're not dead anymore. And he goes, and it's mine. So I set him down, and he kind of saunters over, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He goes into the water.
Makes a little Bradley Swan.
Is
guy.
he? So he knows he's gonna teleport, right? You told
No,
him
I
that?
told him he might just die.
Okay, then make a charisma save. Well, that was funky.
That's why you should use the dice box.
Yeah, we got a dice.
The dice option.
Well, I use the dice box for important rolls that I don't record.
I rolled a 17.
he has all these locations flash through his head, and he's able to all of a sudden he feels like he's getting pulled to one of them that just seems to be selected at random, but he's able to resist the pull and not teleport.
He kind of walks back.
Hey, Dally, I was like, I saw a bunch of places, and then I was gonna go to one of them, but I didn't really want to, so I kind of just stopped. And I'm like, wow. So, what you're telling me? I stick him to the wall so I can be on eye level with him.
He is sticky, that's true.
So what you're telling me is that you were gonna get. Did you say randomly? Yeah, I was gonna. It looked like random places. I didn't really know where I was going. Oh. Well, that's. So you think
So
Brayoft is in a random place right now? Somewhere.
Brayoft could be anywhere in the plane right now.
Were they all in this plane?
For sure. Did they all?
Would would Bradley know?
Bradley would know that anything that looked weird and
There were some weird locations in there, so probably not.
Well, I would say, is there any place that he felt cut off from?
Well, he didn't go there,
He
so
didn't go there.
yeah.
I mean, some of them look pretty weird. Do you want to try it again? Maybe by some sheer dumb luck, you'll run into him and then be like, beep, 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 and give me where you are. That's a pretty good idea.
That's what Brad says.
So I take Bradley. So go and teleport somewhere, and I dunk him.
Okay. Well, you don't really dunk him because the second he touches the water, he freezes in place and the crystallization happens. He's willing this time,
Yeah.
and he doesn't know. I can't
Go
tell you how this
find
works, but
Brayoft is what. Maybe you'll find Brayoft is all he said.
I don't think he would have seen me.
he won't see you. He's just gonna go somewhere random.
Well,
Damn.
What did you roll?
Nice.
What, I roll?
He didn't get to roll because he was.
What did he roll?
Okay. He is vanishes and your connection to him is cut off.
Well, he's dead. I guess I'll just make a new one.
Bradley's dead.
Well, wait, yeah, would you
Seems like
tell
it.
us? Okay.
Well, didn't where's?
Well, Brayoft
dear.
is
Brayoft
almost certainly alive.
right, because your
I
thingy
sense
worked. Mine probably just got sent to one of the levels of hell or something.
Well, Brayoft could be sent then.
A fate worse than death.
Maybe just a forest or something. I don't know.
Well, this would solve the problem of getting out of Ice Tusk.
But then we'll be separated and have no idea where we end up. We don't even know where this sends us.
We don't necessarily have to be together. I mean,
You.
we don't. What?
You're a pretty charming guy.
Yes.
Go give yourself some extra oomph and then go touch it. And then see a location, right? Because we know we're going to teleport. So if you see a location, focus on it. And then, pick one that doesn't look too bad. And then do it again and go there.
That won't.
Brayoft is... Bradley said there are a lot of locations. Brayoft might as well be a lost cause at this point.
Well, I mean,
He's alive, but he's somewhere.
If we are going off of that logic, then if we are not trying to save him, then none of us should go anywhere with this. Why would we do that?
Because we wouldn't be here.
But we
still
could
don't
still
know
be random.
who even lives here. Maybe they have a way to find Brayoft again. I mean, we don't even know what this is. We don't know what it even does. We don't even know what it's called. Maybe the person who lives here actually knows.
I would imagine that they would, yes.
So you say we just wait? Just leave him wherever he is? Do you think he's having a fun time?
He's not dead yet.
What's the help gonna be if we touch it and teleport to somewhere that's completely across the entire world from him?
Or a different
What if
plane of existence.
What if we teleport to somewhere even worse?
That's why I was going to say focus on somewhere that isn't bad.
But you two couldn't do that properly. You don't know magic as well as I do. I mean,
don't know.
he kind of does because he has the
Like
god.
like
thing.
focus.
I don't know what I'm
In our
doing
brain.
with it.
Like just
But
think
this
about a
this
location.
is magic though.
Yeah. But my rat's not magic. I hold up nothing. My rat's not magic, and he did it.
But he's not. I mean, he's dead. You said so.
Well, probably, but he. I'm still pantomiming as if he were here. Maybe I pull out like an old Bradley corpse and I move it around. So this is Brad.
Why do you have so many of his corpses?
They're prototypes.
I need to make more of him. What do you mean? Where do you think I get all the parts?
Why do
You
keep
slept
them?
in a bed with Tally and all of these Bradley parts.
Do you just have like a constant
No,
reek
why not?
of like dead corpses and like
No,
just like the embalming
they're like
fluids?
somewhere in the coat. It doesn't smell.
I'd
It's
imagine.
all preserved in jars. That's the whole point.
I'd imagine you just kind of.
It can't be rotting. I can't use rotting flesh for anything. That's stupid.
I mean, you could,
I could if I wanted to do something with rotting flesh. I would.
but
have
also
to.
isn't that like a specific
Yeah,
alchemist stuff? Okay,
probably.
the one with the golem, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just wait. What are the other rooms? What do we got? Anything fun?
We have some art, and then we have the door again.
What kind of art?
Just looks like various different pieces of art from just wherever.
I want to go and I want to look at the art. I want to
Yeah.
admire it.
Are those the only two rooms? Just the
There's
crystal room,
the crystal
art room.
portal room, the art room, and whatever upstairs is behind the door.
Well,
Let's go look at the art and then maybe we just. I mean, we're fucking. I'm tired. I'm pooped. We just take a nap.
You guys check the art again. I'm gonna go try the door one more time, see if there's anything
Yeah,
missed.
really get in there. Ha! You know, you're strong. Let's go admire some fine art and then go take like a. You know?
Yeah, I guess while they do that, I'll
okay.
make my way back up the stairs, see if I can do anything or if anything's changed.
Cool. It is the exact same as you left it. Big door, octagon-shaped hole. That's it.
Cool. I guess like hit the door with my spear. Like I try and like knock on the door, but I knock with my axe to like make a louder noise.
No, yeah, it echoes throughout the room, but it doesn't budge.
What's the bunny doing? What do you got? What's the
Just kind of chilling with you. Yeah.
cool? Cool.
We're vibing.
Is there any way I could like jump to reach the octagon hole,
Yeah. I mean,
or can I like
Yeah.
try and climb up to like get to the hole?
yeah, you could try climbing the door. It's got like runes and shit on it, just for like design. Just make an athletics check.
Athletics don't fail me now. That's oh great.
Right. I
That's
was
an
like,
eight.
that was. I was
That's
like,
fine.
that was such a good roll when you rolled that 18.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah.
It's not too difficult. There's like inscriptions that you can fit your hands in, and you're able to crawl up to the octagon-shaped hole.
All right. I guess I look in and see if there's like anything I can poke or prod or.
It's not particularly deep, and it just seems to be at the end is like a circular crystal that's like in built into the door. It's only like this deep, and then here would be like a circle. Yeah. What?
Is that the scale or is that like actual
Like that is how deep it would be. Like you reach in.
in real life?
Yeah.
I guess I would like take my axe and like shimmy it down my hand and then like flip it and then like take the butt end and like poke the crystal a little bit.
Nothing happens.
Well, fortune favors the bold.
And then I touch the crystal.
Nothing happens.
I like push it and like jimmy it around. And see
It's like flush against the back of that hole. It's nothing happens.
Cool. I guess in that case, there's crystal. It doesn't do anything. I punched it or touched it, pushed it, jimmied it around.
You took a shard of the crystals from the cave, right?
I do have a little bit of a piece of crystal, but I don't. It's just like a little like piece of quartz. Yeah, screw it. I touched the crystal with the crystal.
The crystal that you put in kind of like gets like almost magnetically like sucked to it, but nothing happens.
Interesting. That's funny. Oh, there's somebody new. Yeah, I just gotta like crawl back down and like make my way downstairs again.
This is some very nice artwork.
So when I get to the room, I like go. So I made a little bit of a discovery. You know that little crystal I had?
Yes.
Well, the little octagon, I climbed up to it, and there was a crystal in it, and it got magnetized to the crystal. So maybe the crystals are attracted to one another.
Maybe it's like a big keyhole. Put it in, it goes, and then it's like, I don't know.
Maybe.
Is any of the art super cool?
Yeah, some of it's really cool. There's like a cool clockwork frame. You don't know what clockwork is, but it is a clockwork frame, and there's like a mechanical being on it.
That's cool.
Any octagon frames?
Yes, it's a.
Yes, there's a big octagon.
It's actually made out of the quartz. I actually, while I was working on Bradley, that thing I pulled out of him. I want to try that on one of you. It's not gonna. It's just stay here. And just like, hold on. I pull out like a thing, and I pull out this one's a square.
Okay.
It's a square jar.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
And I dropped
That's
the new
evil.
that funny rock I found in Bradley. It's actually like a powder. It's in a little bag. He must have ate it or something.
Yeah, it's, you know.
What color is this powder that you found in a bag in Bradley?
Yo, what?
Yellow?
Yellow? Okay.
It's not white.
It's not white.
It's pea powder.
It's more sulfur.
And then I put like I put it in like it's on this little thing. So you got the box, right? And there's something in there, and then it's on top of this little tray, and then I like put a stick in it, and I take the tray out, or like it's balancing on top of this stick. So I hold it out. I pull the pin and I throw it on the ground. I go like this. As I use my new feature, flashbang. I'm testing it out.
He was flashbang everyone in the room.
Yeah. So I go. Yeah, just keep.
I mean,
What does he have to do?
I'm turning away. There is no
you
way.
guys
I'm
within
tilting
5 feet. I
down.
threw it at the ground. You're next to me. Oh, I mean, you're next to me.
You have no time to react to that. You were not expecting Ty to flashbang you.
Should I get
So
the
it's like,
blind and deaf things?
No.
It's not gonna matter.
I go, how do you feel? Hit me. And
I
you
don't-
can't. You can't. You can't use your reaction. I moved away. You can't take an opportunity. That's how I tested if it worked.
Damn.
You just get flashbanged out of nowhere. No, and Ty's like,
Perfect. I thought they would react like that, but I just couldn't find the sulfur anywhere. And you'd think I'd have more sulfur on me, but he ate all of it.
Callie, you consistently give us less and less reasons to ever trust you.
Are you hurt?
no.
Did it hurt you? If it hurt you, I need to know.
No.
Well, I sting a little bit.
You 6 seconds, you'll be fine. Just wait till the start of your next turn.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now I'm gonna do something I can't test on you guys because it does hurt you. If that hurt you, please tell me it's not supposed to do that.
It didn't hurt. Just it's on my eyes.
It was loud too, right?
It was very loud.
Cool. Perfect. I call it a flashbang because it flashed and went bang.
That's
I
pretty
thought
decent.
I thought it went bang and then flashed.
Well, since
You should call it.
since you see faster than you hear,
What?
It-
That doesn't make sense.
my
How
science
would-
falls on deaf ears. I'm gonna go in the corner and throw a bomb.
Okay.
we should
I
not
guess.
vandalize this person's house.
It's new. I want to know if it worked.
But if they're a giant,
Fine. I'll go out on the bridge and I'll throw it up, and then it'll.
Yes, that is.
Okay. Do you guys want to see? I
No.
actually have no idea what this one's gonna
The
do.
last time I looked at one of
No,
your
this is
bombs,
not
you
gonna-
blinded me.
It's
for
not
6
gonna
seconds.
blind you for 6 seconds. You'll be able to take reactions after this one. I promise. I actually don't know what it's gonna do. I also found this guy in Bradley, and I hold up this weird like He just eats all my stuff.
Yeah.
I hold up this weird crystal that's like, it's prismatic and it's like fading back and forth in color between like hues and stuff, and it's like just kind of like vibrating. I found this guy in him too.
Why are you
And I think if I put this in a bomb, well, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. You want to come and see outside?
No.
It might be a pretty light.
No.
This looks pretty cool.
Dan,
No.
I feel like you should take some time to organize what's in your pockets. You seem to be very messy.
I don't know what you're talking about. Right here, I keep my mercury, and I pull out a liver. Okay, you know what? Maybe he's onto something. You might be
Well,
right.
you're gonna test that. I guess
Do you want to see?
I'm gonna go
It might be pretty
lay
cool.
on the bed for a little bit,
Come on.
and I like try and make my way up the bed that's in the main room.
It's less of a bed, more of a like upward stone that then gets flat and then goes up again. Like a cutout in the ice wall.
If it's somewhere I can like reasonably lay down.
You have to climb it for a bit to get. You can just lay down on the ground; it'd be the same.
Okay, I was gonna say if there's like anything like comfortable, like sheets or like
Not really.
padding or something.
Not really.
Okay, then yeah, I guess I would just lean up against it and just kind of like wait until someone comes around, inevitably, hopefully, possibly, or not.
Is there any other furniture in the room?
Not really.
Like a
That's-
giant
There's
board or
no
something?
giant tables.
Well, if no one's gonna watch, I guess science waits for no one. It is pretty cool though. I think
No.
since it's
I'll make
since
sure to
it's
watch.
changing in thing, I think whatever so since it's rapidly shifting, I think when it mixes with the chemicals in my bomb, whatever it's shifted to at that moment, it'll react with in a different way than.
I don't care.
With my eyes closed, I just kinda...
You flashbanged me last time.
It was for science.
With my eyes closed, I just kind of be like, I'll watch it next time we're in the fight. How about that?
Yeah. Yes,
I don't know if I'm gonna use this next time. Really don't know what it does.
Well, then you should test it, and then we can figure it out. When
You're
we
right.
get it.
You're right.
And I'm like slowly drifting off.
I put the thing in. I shake it. Shit, I guess I'll just. I'm gonna hit myself with it. No, I'm gonna. Yeah. I mean, what's it do to the body, you know? I'm all about the. Alright, cool. Good talk, Prodigy. I throw it up and I bonk myself with it.
Okay.
Made a splash potion.
No, I made a prismatic bomb. I need to.
Oh!
I need to make a wisdom saving throw,
But you can purposely choose to fail this if you.
or take fire damage.
Oh.
It is random.
Yep.
I believe I failed with that. So 15. Yes. Yes. So I take. Okay.
So suddenly, all of a sudden,
Yeah. The massive like ball
So
of fire.
it just the fire engulfs me, and I'm standing there. I'm like this,
You're like all charred.
and I'm just completely scorched, but I'm still standing in the same position. Yeah. That was boring. They all do that.
Charlie, why'd you set yourself on fire again?
Well, I thought it would do something else.
Okay.
Maybe you should make another one and hit yourself with it again.
It's a genius idea.
I can do this.
Anyway, I start my long rest.
You're gonna take a long rest.
I mean, if we're gonna wait until something comes here, it's either that or go down to the village.
Well, I need to
but
make another.
These
one.
Or
guys-
going to the pool.
I don't want to go to the pool.
We do need to take a long rest because I need to come back.
That's how we start a new campaign.
Okay.
I don't think I ever learned the temperature of that water.
You didn't. Can you?
Is
Can
it
you
water?
answer that?
Are we sure that it's water?
It was cold, I guess.
Cold,
it's like
I
it's,
guess.
it's like Friendly's ice water.
Wait, was one of the places that Bradley saw was Kragwa?
It's better than cold, I guess, Richard.
It's Friendly's cold.
Okay. So this time I don't die. This time I don't get exploded. But I mean, it blows up. So this time it goes and a sheet of snow. It's just like a big cloud of frost and ice and stuff. And I'm just standing there. This time I'm not hurt. But my whiskers all frozen. My ears a little got snow on them. My brim of my hat's got snow on it.
Well, that helps with the fire.
I do feel better from the fire. Yeah.
Grum's asleep at this point.
This is crazy. It's just doing stuff. But I think my theory was right about it reacting with whatever it was when it hits the solution. It's really crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna go get to work on my new friend. And I pull out an old Bradley corpse.
I guess I'll.
Is he taking a nap?
Yes, I.
Alright.
We should probably someone should probably keep watch, but I am also tired and I need spell slots.
I'll take the first watch. You take the second, and then Bradley will probably be living by then, and then he'll take the last watch. It's kind of like to make a new one. You put him in a jar, and he kind of ferments, and then he gets out of the jar. It's a whole thing.
I will. Okay.
Cool. So I take the watch,
You watch me too.
and I'm also at the same time.
Cool.
And yeah, I'll start a long rest.
You know, like funny like when you're distilling something in a bottle and like the big chemistry stuff. It's like that, but it's got a bunch of body parts in it.
So long rest. That's gonna be what, 6 to 8 hours? 8 hours. It's gonna be like middle of the night when you guys are done. It'll be 8 p.m.
Our sleep schedules are already messed
What's
up.
my sleep schedule?
You're asleep.
No, well, no, Kyle's.
Oh yeah. That is your actual sleep schedule. Yeah. All right. So go ahead and take your long rest. Noticeably, if you expend any hit dice, you gain an extra 2 back. By the way.
Oh, sick of them.
Oh.
Yes.
Do we
Just
roll?
fun fact.
Do we do what? Hold on, just a second. When I'm trying to get my brain to work. Do we heal at all on a long rest? Are we able to use hit dice on a long rest?
I believe hit dice is just you just heal full.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Long rest, you get max HP, and your hit dice return half.
You gain half your maximum hit points, and then hit dice, and then we're also giving you an extra 2 because of a regional effect.
So nothing happens that would interrupt our long rest.
No.
Wasted that wild magic.
I also recently learned that you cannot take 2 long rests within the span of 24 hours of each other. The more you know.
That is true.
Someone hasn't taken melatonin.
Alright, so no one showed up during our long rest, no one's arrived.
Watches were uneventful.
Everything was uneventful.
Okay, I guess at that point, I would stand up and be like, well,
Nightfall happens, and this we notice like inlets in the spire kind of like light up with a blue magical flame, and some of the crystals as well start lighting up.
I guess I kind of wake up after my long nap, and I look a little bit more refreshed, but still tired. And I kind of just like stand, like heave myself up, and I just kind of like walk to the bridge and look down to the village again and say, I don't think we have any other choices, Vides.
I agree.
Well,
we
you
need to
might-
go into the pool.
I was more thinking we can go to the village.
It would be rude to go into the village at
8 p.m. at night.
maybe they're trying to sleep.
You do see all the lights, like all torches lit down in the village, and there's still people out and about.
I mean, it's still early in the night.
Well, I think if we go to the village, then we're just leaving Brayoft.
Well,
I
if we go to the
I think
pool, we're
if-
leaving Burnout.
I think if you go to the village, you will not come back up here ever, and you will be gone.
Well, I mean, at least someone down there may know something about this place that we don't, and they live here, so the chances are that someone down there could be some sort of help.
Hold on.
And we're not getting anywhere
well,
by standing around here.
let's take a second to think about what we're doing. Okay. So I draw a quick map. I shape it like that. There's the bay. I don't care. That's the map. You guys can't see it. It's shitty. It's ugly. So we're like here, if I'm remembering correctly. That's Ice Dusk. And all of this is the Kruger dynasty, and there's like a mountain range or something there and there.
Neutral territory. In between Ice Tusk and FTC.
Yeah, that was a mountain area when you first did the.
Yeah, but it's also a neutral area.
It's
a
a mountains.
Yeah, okay.
So like, it's a I don't want to be there because it's
Yeah.
mountains. Mountains. Screaming forest, which is a no-go because it's screaming. There's scorched lands and stuff, and it's all kind of bad. Where are we trying to go?
To Brayoft.
To try and
In-
find him.
The leaving Ice Tusk kind of way.
If he left Ice Tusk, he might not have.
My one goal
He
right now.
could be behind the door, for all we know. Maybe it just went in, we out.
My
behind the
one
door.
goal right now is to try and find our friend that we lost.
Right, I want to find him, but what about getting out of here?
Well, if they could be the same thing. If they're not, then we do that afterward.
Regardless, we're not gonna find anything if we don't talk to people and see if they know any information. We can find something, maybe in the village, and maybe if we don't, we come back and jump in the pool.
I agree with the whole talking to people plan. I just want a longer term plan. Like, or like, hey, maybe even, like, I just want to know what we're thinking. Like, find Brayoft, then what?
Right now, that doesn't really matter. We don't, if we can't even find our friend.
Yeah, maybe Brayoft will have an idea.
When has Brayoft had an idea that wasn't, like, wildly inaccurate?
Brayoft like sneezes wherever he is right now.
If I had to guess, we would go to one of the neutral places or play with people against the Kruber dynasty and try and find people who can help with the fight.
We
What
could
the-
go.
I have bad news for you. Most of the people who are against them are on the other side of the map.
And we could go to Kenwood. That's where I
We need to
was
color
born.
code the map based off of who doesn't like the
We-
Kruger dynasty.
Right, if we're in Ice Tusk and we need to leave Ice Tusk, we have to go down. We have to go to the Fenorian Trade Company.
Yes.
So that's like step 2.
Then that would be.
Then that's what.
So is everyone cool with that? And then at step 2, we can figure out a longer term plan because we're criminals from the Kruger dynasty, like for real now.
I was over
Like,
criminal.
well,
Like
Dynasty.
not like criminal like work for them, like criminal kill on sight kind.
That
but
still
no
doesn't
one else
make a
will
difference
care.
for me.
Yeah, it does, because you were working for them before where they wouldn't have killed you if they saw you, and now they will.
But wasn't I an orc, regardless?
Yeah, but they took you in as prisoner and made you work for them. Now they'll just you.
It's the crossbow.
Yeah, it's a hand crossbow.
Hand crossbow, yeah.
I mean, I was honestly surprised they didn't do that at first, and I was kind of expecting that. So, I mean, it just still keeps me at the same feeling of how I'm acting towards Kruger dynasty as I usually would.
I don't
I
ever
don't trust
intend
Kruger
on
dynasty,
going
that's
back.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I got that and I got that.
it doesn't really matter if I'm a criminal in there because I won't be a criminal anywhere else.
Fine. If you guys don't want to do it, then I will.
No one said anything about not wanting to do it. I said I'm totally on
I'm
talking to people in the
Walking
village.
down to the village.
I really don't understand what's up with him. I said to
Okay.
I said to
We're
you,
not doing
go into
anything.
the
You
village.
guys are options. You guys have given me the option of jump into a pool that could bring us to anywhere in the plane, or go down to the village.
I gave you an option of let's just talk about step 2 for like 5 minutes, and you're like, oh, I want to go to the village.
We've already established step 2 is to go to the Florian Trade Company once we get out.
It'd be really cool if you guys had the sled and you could go down to the village on the sled.
You're
I
not.
would.
Oh,
but somebody
imagine.
stole it.
Well, you know, Tally, your original plan involves me going into the pool. So
Are you
we
like
can-
dead set on going into the pool?
I do not think Grum will come back up this mountain afterwards. It is a mountain, right?
Yes. The bridge connects to an
Grum.
actual mountain with like a carved path down.
Grum,
Yeah.
Grum,
It's
before
a
you
mountain.
go,
I am walking
take
slowly.
my new Bradley and go. He'll like monitor you. It's like a psychic link. Tell him things you want him to tell me, and that way we know if you like die down there. We'll just wait here to see if someone comes back in that time, and then you can come back with new information from the town. Plus, if it is an orc tribe, they probably won't like seeing us anyway.
When you say that, I just stop. I'm like, you know, it's probably not a good idea for me to go down there.
Did you?
Well, maybe
did
it's
he like
the-
not consider the fact that it might be his tribe?
It was
The
more
Bloodstains
considering
is
it's just kind of he kind of forgot the fact
Yeah.
that he ripped off a piece of it and now he has his tattoos exposed and he's assuming not a lot of people like the Bloodskins, so it's probably not a good idea for him to go into the middle of town.
Yeah, you're like right about to take a step on the bridge and you freeze when Tally says that.
I would say I'm like halfway through the bridge and I was like about to I was like walking slowly, be like, I'm going away now. See you later. I hope you follow me. But like when he says that, I just kind of yeah, no.
Got a party of thinkers.
You guys are dysfunctional.
I just think
Hey, we've been put in a really rough situation
our
right now.
best bet to find Brayoft again is to do what he did. Follow his
But
metaphorical
Bradley did
steps.
that and didn't find Brayoff and died.
Bradley is a weird rat thing.
An extension of myself and of equal intelligence level. I don't know why you're giving me that face. That's an objective fact.
Well then fine. What do you want us to do?
I don't know. I was said we could go to the village, and now you're all, I don't want to go to the village.
Then you go to the village. I'll stay
No,
here.
I'm just like, what? What? What
If you want to-
single tribe would take well to outsiders?
Well, Blackrock Guardians aren't the worst.
Aren't the worst.
They're not the worst. Bloodskins, Ravagers, Ice Blocks all suck.
Right.
Ankle Biters.
Bad.
Ankle
Like-
Biters they do a little bit of trolling.
If we had Brayoft here, we may be able to get
The
into the
the
Oh,
Dire
just-
Wolves and the Blackrock Guardians are the closest to neutral you're gonna get.
Why don't we just send Bradley down there first? On like a cursory kind of like sneaking around looking to see if they're the evil tribes or the cool tribe, the evil tribes or the mediocre tribes. Then we can go down if they're not the bad ones.
Frankly, I just want to do something. So whatever you
Then-
want to do, let's just do it.
Then does Bradley have wings right now?
No, but he's sticky, so he can kind of just.
Down the side of the mountain.
Yeah.
It's
It'll
like
If you had a hawk,
accumulate.
it's gonna grab him and fly away.
Is it gonna
It'll
accumulate
be-
snow?
No.
As Bradley goes down.
Since he's sticky, he'll just walk down it with his little sticky paw.
It
Wait,
will
can you
still
stick to,
be
like,
ours.
ice?
Does
He
water
actually has a
stick-
climbing speed of 30 feet.
Oh, so
Yeah, he's
cool, yeah.
quite literally adheres to walls
Yeah.
and walks them.
Nice.
It will
What's up?
still be
Go.
ours. I mean,
No.
the longer we wait, the longer he is more likely to be dead by the time we get there.
Send another. How can you send him again?
No, it hasn't been another day. But if I go in and I find him and I wait,
But what if you don't find him and
4
you're just somewhere
hours?
else, and then we're both? Oh, now what do we do? We're missing 2 people. You're like totally willing to throw your life on the line where Bradley died. 1 person died and 1 person didn't. You are flipping a coin on whether or not you will die for a guy you have known for 3 weeks who is an actual criminal. You're like, yes, I will die. Let's take a look at the village and see if we could go from there, because that one doesn't result in immediate death.
I do not think I will die.
I don't think he thought he would die when he touched the pool. I
And-
gestured to
and he didn't.
where he would be standing if we were in like a normal thing. You know, if we were like, I'd be like, I'd point to it. It's a whole thing.
Do you think I should go in the pool?
That rabbit has not been responsive for like
It does not respawn.
Okay,
I
well,
stick
if I go
Bradley
in, you're
on-
coming with me.
You'll go into different. Oh my god.
Maybe not.
I stake Bradley to the outside of the mountain. I go, Bradley, go down there and describe what you see to me, and then I'll describe it to Grum, and then Grum will tell us what clan it is. And he's like, you got it, boss. And then he goes. He walks down the mountain.
Bradley makes his way.
That's gonna take a while.
I'm gonna go to the pool room and activate Warmth of the Weave again. See if there's
It's definitely.
specific magic.
Oh, what's the range on that?
100 feet.
First of all, straight above you, there's like a ton of magic in the spire above you.
That's
Well, I mean, we knew that.
yeah.
It's a locked door.
Yeah. No, not the door itself, but behind the door.
Oh yeah. No.
It's
Yeah.
a storage room for
Um,
massive magic. That's like
Conjuration magic comes from the pool. That's it though.
That's the
Hmm.
conjuring you somewhere else magic.
Are there any of the crystals lying around?
Upstairs or
Yeah,
in here?
upstairs.
Are you like-
In here
oh, in here?
at first.
Nothing of usual. Yeah.
Then I'm gonna check upstairs too.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
I have the idea that Bradley has the amazing one gun called the Darwin song. Like, he's playing the Darwin song. Like, I'm on my way.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my
I'm
way.
on my way.
It's gonna be a
So
5.
every time someone drops something.
5? It's just there's like a bunch of specific crystals on the roof, but you don't see anything that strange.
Can you go in the octagon?
It doesn't.
he
It
was
just.
in the octagon.
It
Well,
doesn't.
he's the rabbit.
It doesn't react.
I should reach up and put it in.
It's a 10-foot high. You go, fucking chuck him.
No,
How
I'll
tall are
climb
you?
up.
and
You
how
can
long
do
is
it.
your arm?
Make an athletics check.
Okay.
You could do that with like a little hop.
He's 5 feet tall.
Yeah,
So 5.
and then extra 2 feet from the arm, and then he hops.
That's a 16.
You could do that.
Yeah, you're able to throw the rabbit in there. Like
No,
jump it up
no.
and like place him in there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you give it a little like you like jump off the wall. But you guys are adventurers. You're not like average people. You're able to like jump up, kick off the wall, and put him in there. It pokes its head out, then just jumps down.
I catch him.
Okay.
You gotta help me out here, man. I
Did you?
know someone can hear me. Okay, fine.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm gonna get like a little stuffed rabbit just so.
Is the wild magic effect for spells only? Okay. Or no, I mean like the actual activation thing.
What do you mean?
Okay, let me just check the actual description on it. The feature.
Anytime you do anything ever, it conjures wild magic. That's the rules.
Are you on Tides of Chaos?
Yes. On
Um,
one attack roll, ability check, or a saving throw.
you can get an advantage on one attack roll, ability check, saving throw, and
Then the next time you cast a spell.
yeah, the next time you cast a spell, you trigger it.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna
the,
use that now.
Okay.
So persuasion.
so what does that look like?
And then 13. So 18.
The rabbit looks like a spot on the ceiling. When you look up, you see a crystal that's like not attached to the wall in the shape of an octagon.
Thank you. How high on the wall?
It's on the ceiling, so about 40, 50 feet up.
Grun, Kelly, come here. I found something.
Yeah, like saunter out to the wall, and I guess.
Look at it.
Oh, that's probably useful. All right.
Hey Bradley, come back. I don't know how far you got. Just turn around.
Okay,
It hasn't been
it's
too
like
long.
rolling it, stops, and it's going back up.
Exactly.
Well, I guess
I'll just stick my dog to the wall, and then he'll climb up and knock it down, and we can catch him.
Is that a dog?
Bradley, it's got dog ears,
Okay.
and I.
So it's like how is it? Like it's hanging from the wall or hanging from the ceiling, or what is it you're doing again?
It is like lodged into a specific part on the ceiling, but it doesn't look like it's like most of the other crystals are coming from like out of the wall. This one looks like it's just like hanging there.
Is there any like footholds or ways to climb up to it? It's just like
It's just on the roof.
Grim, just give it like 10 minutes. My sticky fox will be back from his trip down the mountain. Stick him to the wall and he'll go up there and get it. He can climb things very well.
Tally,
No,
can we
okay.
make Bradley not sticky anymore?
But it's
But
helpful.
it's very helpful.
I don't feel comfortable with him being sticky.
This is Bradley, the fox that can climb anything.
He can only stick. I mean, he can only stick to one thing at a time. So like, and he should. It's like a no.
Also, I want you both to acknowledge that the rabbit helped.
Rabbit helped?
He looked up at it. I asked him to help.
We still need a diet for him.
Asked
And-
for help
and-
from the rabbit,
and he
looked up.
directly at it.
You should ask him his name.
Well, he hasn't spoken.
Well, maybe he'll
Or
look
think,
at it.
or think I'm gonna call him PJ.
I think I'm gonna call him the helpful rabbit that's been helping us so far because I think it has a real name.
THR, the helpful rabbit.
The helpful rabbit that's been helping us so far.
That's a mouthful. Just call him PJ. What did you choose?
He probably
he
has
probably
a name.
just has a name. That's why I'm using other things to refer to him.
Well, before we find out his name,
He's
I'll
my
call him Prodigy Junior.
Weird cat back.
Yeah. You can
Sorry.
hear it.
I throw him not at the octagon. I throw him next to it on the ceiling so you can stick to it. And then like,
Can you make a strength check if he's trying to push it loose?
what I was thinking is
Oh, okay.
he can only adhere to one object at a time. He's gonna walk onto it and then dangle from it.
Okay.
And like
He does
swing.
that. It doesn't really swing.
He tries to swing.
Make a strength check. Athletics.
I'll
I guess.
say-
Can I get
I'm like-
advantage from gravity?
No.
He's using his weight.
It is a big stone and he is a small little cat. It's not going to
Anything
affect
can.
that much.
I'm like,
Yeah, we're trying to catch it.
yeah, I'm like preparing bracing myself. Wait, do we have a spell that could possibly catch this?
No.
Oh, jeez.
And you said strength?
I
Yeah,
do.
athletics.
I can fix it.
20.
Great job.
A natural.
He's able to separate it from the magnetic part on the wall, kind of, and it lands with like a crash.
Squishes him. He's like,
Yeah.
I'd say like,
Good boy.
no.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You did so great. You did so good.
Did it
Thanks,
land
boss.
on him?
What?
Did it land on him?
Yeah, and then he
directly.
like, you know when you crush like Play-Doh with a hydraulic press and it goes out the edges?
Oh yeah.
It did that and then like he's back up.
Gotcha. Okay, I guess I like walk over to the octagon and like,
It's pretty. It's like a slab, pretty much. So
and I just kind of like,
it's like the size of like a slightly larger than normal dinner plate.
so I guess I just.
You want help?
You're able to like kind of lift it, yeah.
I think I'm gonna need help getting it in there.
I run over
And I
and
just,
Yeah. Can you make a?
I just kind of one.
I guess I'll make another athletics thing, both advantage because Talia is helping you.
Cool. Bases. That is a 18.
Cool. You're able to kind of get sucked in, and the door and slowly open into.
we solved the door puzzle.
Yeah, it appears to be a like empty kind of cave room. Not empty, but it's a cave room. It seems to have it seems to be like a hoard, pretty much. There's loot strewn about.
Is this yours?
Well, that's kind of.
Rabbit does not react.
I do want to point out that the rabbit's name is Thurtbusif.
The Brusif? Okay.
Thurtbusif,
Thank you for doing that for me. I was,
Not calling.
yeah.
THRTBHUSF. The rabbits have been helping us so far.
The helpful rabbit. That's enough.
Yeah, the helpful rabbit that's been helping us so far. It's Thurtbusif.
It's a Rusic.
Well, this is all magic, so don't touch it yet.
Like-
Not all of it is magic. So, like some things don't, but most of it is magic.
So like,
So
what
this
is?
is a
So like, it's a loot pile. Is it like?
You
will it-
see some like really nicely embroidered like swords, with, like gems in it,
And if they
I can give you the list of items that are in there right now.
If they didn't want us to have it, the rabbit wouldn't have helped us open the door.
That's true.
There are like shelves that go way up that you don't see any easy way to get there, but I can give you a list of things that are within like reaching distance.
I want to also know the things that are up there.
Okay.
Because we have a sticky guy.
Yeah.
We have like a little sticky hand.
Sticky
We
hand.
could like grab his tail and like whip him like a sticky hand.
Cool. I'm not going to tell you, but I'll tell. You'll see why when you try to.
Cool.
I mean, I don't think we should take it. I
What the
think
rabbit offered.
well, it would be disrespectful to steal.
But the rabbit told us we asked for help and the rabbit opened the room.
Well, maybe.
Maybe the rabbit's a little criminal who wants us to steal. Maybe he's just a little guy.
A silly, goofy guy.
Or maybe he wants us to have it.
Maybe he just
Maybe he's in a
likes me
silly
better
goofy
than
mood.
his old owner. Or
What is in the room?
Alright, first thing, there is an unknown artifact that is like mechanical. It looks like mechanical in shape. You're not an artificer, and you haven't really been around artificers,
Correct.
but it is this mechanical device. This looks like a shorter wand. There is a glow, like a shiny little scale on a necklace. There is a bag with a green bean symbol on it.
Yeah,
There are, say, like lenses with really dark, like it's like goggles with really dark lenses. There is a full set of like spiked, like medium armor.
Okay, that's great.
There are probably something you've seen before are sending stones,
Right.
and then there is a short sword that seemingly seems normal except for a moon symbol on it. There is a 10-foot pole that just seems to be a normal 10-foot pole. There's like a bundle of arrows that have like a rounded tip with like a fist symbol on them. There is just a chain link medium armor chain link shirt, and this is, you've recognized, this isn't like anything. This is a very common item. It's a cast off chain shirt. It is just, you wear it between layers of clothing or layer, and it offers modest protection to the wearer's upper body and allows the sound of the rings rubbing against one another to be muffled by outer layers. So it's like a hidden pseudo chain armor. There is a set of dice that seemingly seem normal, and there is this copper amulet with like tiny interlocking gears, with some, you've never seen it before and you're not quite sure what it is.
So I'm gonna read you back the list I got just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Unknown artifact, shiny little scale necklace, goggles with dark lenses, and then the beanbag. I reversed this too.
It is literally called the beanbag.
Yeah. Short sword, 10-foot pole, bundle of weird arrows, chain shirt, sending stones, dice, and copper amulet.
Clockwork amulet.
Clockwork.
Yes.
And nothing was missing?
Nope.
I go up to the goggles and come up and like look through them.
Nothing noticeably changes for you.
Strange.
Well,
That is
if you got a ton of magic, you need to attune to these items.
Oh.
Actually, excuse me. I don't think
Most magic items
Most
need
of the other ones
attunement,
do.
so
these ones don't.
if you if something is strange, it's probably magical.
Actually, you would notice if you put them on, look around, your dark vision is extended by 60 feet up, so you can see farther up with your dark vision.
I can see farther. This
Whoa.
is really fancy.
So
Imagine that. I put it back. I'm not stealing any of this stuff.
Since I'm assuming you're trying, we are running out of time. When you try to get the next shelf of items, as your like little cat or Bradley reaches for it, crystals like grow. Like the closer you get, more crystals grow to block it. When you pull away, they grow like away.
cool.
That doesn't happen on the shelves that you can reach.
I walk up to the
So then-
10-foot pole.
Those aren't meant for us, but these are.
Is that right?
Rapid just kind of sniffs the air.
It was a very kind sniff.
I don't know how much knowledge this rabbit actually has.
Rabbit seems to have a lot.
It's gonna be
You're
really
not-
funny when I
you're
reveal
not
that
here.
this is just a normal rabbit that has nothing to do with anything.
Richard's been
It's-
rolling behind the scenes to see what the rabbit does.
Yeah, yeah.
He like picked like a random radial direction for it to look in, and it happened to be exactly where the
Yeah.
keystone was.
Show.
So I guess I walk up to the pole and like flip it around, flip it around a little bit.
It's just a flimsy, like
Well, hold.
it's just.
Rum, you've touched 2 magic items so far. We gotta take turns looking at them.
I'm just observing them.
Do you recognize any of these?
hands.
You don't recognize a lot of things.
No.
Do you recognize? Oh man.
Oh, I know this is chain link and this is chainmail and this is armor.
Yeah, that armor seems cool. You might want. Well,
That armor seems quite spiky.
it does seem spiky. It might hurt you or other people. I don't know. It's kind of cool stuff. I'm. How many sending stones are there?
There's a set of 4.
No way. There's a.
I know, it's crazy.
Oh, well, let's start off. Obviously, the rabbit said it was for us, indirectly.
The rabbit just stares at you.
So, let's divvy everything up evenly.
And we will do that off stream because it is 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yes.
5 o'clock. Anyway, that is where we will leave off for today with the party getting the loot. Brayoft fucking wherever.
Loser.
You 3, obviously, please don't watch the stream.
I'm gonna watch the shit out of this.
Everyone else, I will see you all next weekend. And have a great rest of your weekend as well.
Bye.
Bye.
You missed.
Bye.